1 second. I'm gonna let it catch up. Let it catch up. Let it catch up.
Yeah, there's nada. All right.
And there, I should be good new. Check.
Man,
1 2 1
that
2.
first stuff was golden.
I know.
I
right?
know, right? Welcome back to another episode of Critical Fail with your host, Squarefire Gaming, the often mentioned and rarely seen return of Dad. He will be our dungeon master for the evening.
And the giver of issues.
And Dad,
Just
giver of
as
issues.
the first one.
Wow. Wow.
Sir
Don't forget
Patches
to
says
sub or
hi.
you're
First time
grounded.
viewer. Hi, Sir Patches. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday
Sir
Dungeons and
Patches,
Dragons.
Hey, Sir Patches.
Tinkerbell is going to die or is already dead. We're not really sure, but
No one knows.
Dad, why don't you tell us what's going to happen to Tinkerbell?
Yeah, nobody actually knows. That's a good one. So, just to run down, we're playing D&D tonight, guys. 5e, 5th edition.
Cool.
Some people have generated some characters. Some people have not. That's fine. We're going to roll with it. We're going to make it up as we go. So far, we have learned that you guys are where? What country?
Galarian.
Galarian. There we go. Actually, hold on. Before we start, Kuboy, what are the rules?
Rule number 1, we do not eat NPCs.
Nice.
Yes.
Yep.
It's a tough
Rule
one,
number
but
2,
we'll do it.
we do not eat NPCs.
Yes.
Rule number 3, oh fuck, this one didn't apply to me.
Ooh, makes it tougher.
I don't know rule number
You just
3, I'm
lost
sorry.
that 5 XP that you got.
It was no passing out on camera.
No passing out. I have never passed out on camera.
And neither have
It
I.
didn't
Well,
apply
no,
to me.
that's not true. I have once or twice maybe, but never.
Tinder
I was
pile.
always sober.
Tinder
Yeah.
pile over there got 10 XP for calling out the phone.
Ah,
There we go.
God damn it! Fuck, I started out with 10 XP and I.
You're
back
going
at 0.
backwards. You're going to commoner level 0 by the end.
But
of
what
the
about
day.
the first 2 that I got right?
No?
That,
Got to come up with
get-
all
I get
three.
You
it.
know what? You know what? Give us NPCs
Oh.
at your own risk, then.
Duck.
I'm a little bitter, and that makes me hungry.
Oh boy.
Duck's in the house. Duck.
I'm not going to take away XP.
No,
You keep
Duck.
your 10
Duck,
XP.
duck.
Tinder pile has 10 XP. We're good to
Saturday
start.
night.
I'm putting
Duck,
it on the
Duck.
sheet.
What's up, man?
Don't think I won't do it. Where's the XP spot? I don't even know
Yeah.
where you add XP on
You
your
guys
sheet.
both have 10 XP. All right.
just a
Madison, Mordecai.
Yes,
What city are you guys in?
we are in Sisters on the Water.
Sisters on the Water.
Fire
What
in
part
the
of
sky.
town?
Sisters on
Oxville.
Oxville.
Oxville. Perfect.
Oxville.
All right.
I could take
It's like
notes.
Knoxville, but creepier,
better.
diseased.
So how do we do roll 20? Are you sharing roll 20 right now?
Yeah, they
to-
can see this. They can see the Roll20 chat and your background map, and then
Perfect.
our Zoom meeting overlaid it. And I'm hiding my character sheet behind the Zoom meeting.
All right. So everybody can see the wonderful city of Sisters on
Sort
the
of.
Water.
Hold on, let me make it so that they can. Yeah, and Sir Patches really wants to know like why the fuck we're not allowing NPC eating. Just
That's
saying.
a great question.
That's what I
That is
said.
very
What if they really
Dad?
deserve it?
We're with you on that one, man.
And he's like, what if they turned into a T-Rex? Does the rule still apply then? I mean, that is a legitimate question.
I'm
Wow.
a druid. I might turn into a T-Rex at level
Right.
16.
But you're a PC, so we can eat you all we want.
Exactly. I am perfectly
That's fair.
okay.
He already
You
said
guys wanna eat
specifically,
each
you guys
other.
eat each other all you want.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Just
Does
no
that
eating
make
my
things better if we're
NPCs.
allowed to consume each other versus the NPCs?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And tell them to quit questioning my authority.
Who? Tell who that?
I like Sir Patches.
Sir Patches.
is my new
Look,
favorite.
Listen,
I am
you.
dead.
No. Let's get one
Listen
thing
to me.
straight. There's
Duck
only
Duck's
one.
always the favorite.
There's only one entity that is in charge around here, and that is the people watching.
Yes.
This is why we do all of this, right?
And also specifically the one who keeps them all in line, Duck.
Oh yeah, she will. She has.
Right.
She gets the
God.
ban hammer on anybody else. So
Yeah.
If Duck authorizes you to eat somebody, I might listen.
What?
Okay.
Oh, Duck Duck.
We
Duck Duck.
just have to
the power of
appeal to them.
edibility.
Duck,
I
I'll
will-
give you some of my Fanta.
I will give you so much Fanta to eat some of
Madison?
Dad's NPCs.
Madison and Sir Patches, whoever is new, the reason why Fanta is a thing and why it's like your reward for watching the show is because when we all get together live, we've made up our own drink and we are required to drink at least one every time we get together. The name of the drink,
If you drink.
right? If you're a drinker, then you are required to have at least one of these really terrible Irish prostitutes, which is orange Fanta mixed with Jameson. No
It's
ice.
terrible. It's terrible.
What is wrong with you people?
Well, there's a story behind it, and there's many, many things, and that's way too long of a conversation.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you instead where that came from, and that's that our dungeon master in the main campaign that we started with, the one that lasted for 8 years, he was in town in Minnesota visiting, and so everybody that was there went over to Lattice's house, and Lattice he had a big old bottle of Jameson, and he doesn't mix any of his whiskey; he drinks it neat, and so, you know. Those of us who are not, they're like, hey, we got to mix this with something. And he was like, I've got orange Fanta. Like somebody brought over like a 2 liter of orange Fanta. It was the only thing he had.
Orange Fanta.
So the DM's like, fuck it, I got to mix it with something. So he poured himself, some Jameson and some orange Fanta. And we decided we
The
were gonna
very
name that.
first Irish prostitute.
And
And-
said,
And the Irish
that's not
prostitute was
that
born.
bad. It was that bad.
Mm.
But we were all saying
We were
it
already
was
pretty
not
drunk
that
when that
bad.
came up. So it seemed a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
better at the time.
I think it's delicious.
Since then, I mean, I like your style. I can eat terrible stuff too and drink terrible stuff, and yeah, it's terrible.
No
I'll do it.
shame.
So, yeah.
Sisters on the Water.
Sisters on the water.
on the water.
Oh, dude, druids have their own language.
Very large, bustling metropolis.
Mm-hmm.
As Lattice had said, it's also the main city of the country of Galarian. To the north, you have a country called, or a group of people called the Dracor. And
North?
for the last 25 to 30 years, Galarian and the people to the north have been at war. So Galarian, and specifically Sisters on the Water, has become more of a militaristic society with the real goal of just securing the border and continuing to thrive and live the way that they want to live. So that's a little bit on Sisters on the Water. As I mentioned, you guys are in school. You're actually at a military school. Okay.
All right.
What's the name of the school?
Yeah, hold on real quick. Let me
I knew
figure
you were
out
going
how
to
to
ask
share
that. Damn it.
things.
How many hit points does it have?
Okay,
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Let's see
18
here.
inch. Never mind.
Never mind.
Tell me
it's
if you
too
guys
too
are able
soon.
to
Too
see
soon
this.
for that one.
Too soon. It's too
It's
soon.
coming. Never mind the pun there.
It will be. Yes. +1.
Are you guys able to see the picture I posted?
No, sir.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
Tell me now.
No.
Even if I hit
Negative.
show to players now?
No.
Huh.
Whoa.
That
God,
was
that's
weird.
Sir Patches is now following. Thank you for the follow, Sir Patches. Oh, there.
Oh, there we
How
go.
about now?
Yep.
It is.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Xavier-
Oh, it is.
Okay.
So Xavier Rudderledge University. I love it.
Yes,
Okay,
it's a
XRU.
XR,
Amazing.
motherfucker.
amazing establishment, has been producing some of the finest warriors in the land. Some of the best teachers are at the school. It is attended by some of the richest kids in the city. It
Rich
is a
kids,
very, very storied past. It is an excellent university. It is also not where you're going to school at.
Why would you do that?
All
to
right.
me?
Wrote
Yeah.
that long
Right, you know that they
I
were
was
writing
already-
shit down.
I was already planning like
You know what? I'm gonna-
use sweatshirts.
You know what I'm going to do now? Is I'm going to volunteer to play one of the rich kids just so Lattice can eat me.
Can you guys see what I posted now?
Oh dear Lord,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
We got the one in the
awesome.
ghetto. This is more like
You guys-
this is my style right here.
You guys are going
Yeah.
to Augie Provincial.
Let's be honest. This is where we belong.
That picture smells like mold. Just saying.
This
The
is
first
where
one, the first one smells like nice candles.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one smells like mold. It's
you-
mossy.
Leather, and
Wet leather.
sword oil, right? That's what that first one smelled like.
Yeah, you are very accurate in your description of how each building smells distinctively of mold.
What time of year
Augie.
is this picture?
That looks like a solid, January down in the south of the land, maybe. But if we're talking middle of the country, I'd say that's more of a spring.
October.
No, those clouds are all wrong for October.
Yeah, we're actually early fall
Bro,
because you
bro,
guys are
I'm the
starting.
druid.
That's right. You
You're-
should know.
You guys are starting your first semester at Augie Provincial as the equivalent of freshmen in high school, if you want to think about it that way.
Cool.
You currently are living in the dorms. This is a military school where you live and work and play and do all things at this school. And here, tell me when you guys can see.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's your
Popped.
dorms.
Good
God, what a
bones.
real
Dude.
shithole.
That reminds me of being in the army.
Alan,
Look at those hot chicks that hang out there, though.
Right. Right.
what's the
That's where
name of
he
your
goes.
dorm complex? Alan.
The triple down.
Is that
Triple down.
the triple down?
Triple down. And
Well, it looks like we
Imris-
got some studious note takers here. I see everybody's eyes down except me and the DM.
I'm still making my character.
I am too. So I'm only half kidding about that, note taking thing. I really hope you guys are taking notes because I'm not.
Imris, is that your character's name? Imris?
Yeah.
Imris.
Are there that many kids hanging out in front of our dorm? That's a little disturbing.
Yeah. Imris,
Is
this,
It's a child. Isn't that a child in the corner? Bottom left corner?
There's a bunch. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like
Is
12
Emrys
kids.
related to Emesis?
What?
Say that
Who
again?
knows Emesis? Who knows Emesis?
I don't know that at all.
That is the medical term for throwing up. Look it up.
Look it up.
Wow.
What?
Can I get 10 XP for that?
Yes.
No.
You get
I'll
double
give
inspiration.
you my first 10.
Random
For
knowledge.
that. Well earned.
Random knowledge. No. Imris.
No.
Yes.
No Jeopardy answers for extra experience.
This dorm complex got the name Triple Down about 50 years ago. What happened that it got its name Triple Down?
Well, the school actually, this housing complex or dorm used to actually belong to the larger school, but was lost in a late night gambling bet where the dean of the school tripled down. So now they have this property leased back to them, so they pay an exorbitant rate to lease this property for the students.
10 XP for that. That's
That's-
awesome.
Nice.
Hey, there's
nice.
not. Oh, there it is. No, that's not. Where do you even put experience on the sheet? Does anybody know? Is there a
You
place?
don't. That's the whole joke of this. There's no
Okay.
place to put the experience.
All right. He's like, yeah, we're going by the milestone.
Points are made
technique.
up,
Your
no.
your experience is worthless.
No, the XP is real. The
Well,
XP
seriously,
is
there's
real.
no place to put it though. He's not.
There is
joking
though. There
about
is.
that.
It's
Oh, where is it?
Where?
It's right by race alignment and then followed by experience points.
Race. I don't have an alignment or anything.
On what
after
tab?
that.
On the core tab? I don't have
Oh,
anything either
it's-
on mine.
Yeah, it's in core tab on the top. Follow right by your name. There's class and level, background, race, alignment, and
Yeah,
experience. points.
mine is.
I don't
mine,
have
mine
that.
says class, subclass, level,
Yep.
race, subrace. That's it.
Yep, I got the same thing.
What?
Yeah. That's all I got.
It's not like that. I
Oh
can put
no,
experience.
Joe!
I write
Click,
mine
click
on
into
a
the cog,
notebook.
Joe. You can get into it through the cog,
Uh,
and then you can get your race, and
Mordecai
your alignment, and
and-
your background.
I gotcha.
Mordecai
Experience
and
points.
Lettuce, you guys are both gnomes, right?
I'm a gnome.
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Tiefling. All right. Tinder,
Same
you're
thing.
human.
Isn't the DM supposed to know these things?
Seriously.
Envy, are you human?
Inveyre.
Inveyre.
Inveyre?
Inveyre. All right.
Excuse me.
Inveyre, you're human.
Vay Ray. That's my cousin in Vay Ray.
And baby.
That's my dad.
Sorry, it's like a really sore thing with me.
Inveyre,
In Vay Ray is?
you're human.
What?
No, I am a Ladrin elf.
Eladrin.
That's which is I sent you a message saying, "Tell us about the Feywild. Where do elves come from? How do they make babies?"
You
Yes.
see, there's a stork. It flies with baby Eladrin.
It really could happen. I mean, they're elves.
I'm the elf and the daddy elf. Love each other very much.
Imrys, you're human.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. At least one of you
14-year-old
is human.
female human.
Got it. All right.
She's got a deep
What-
voice.
Oh, you haven't even heard yet.
Smoker, avid smoker.
What race are you, Jack?
Human.
Human? Okay.
All right.
Or half elf. You're not
Mordecai,
really sure. I could be a half elf. I got some angular features, but my hair's long and covers my ears.
Mordecai, you actually met Imrys about a year ago. So you've known Imrys before. Where did you meet her at?
Brothel?
Love it.
Nice.
Great answer.
We
Yes.
knew that one was coming. All right.
I didn't. That was great.
Unintended.
Ooh.
Lettuce, what were they doing at the brothel?
Makes sense that the goth girl and the tiefling are hanging out together, honestly.
Yep, I think so.
They were
Checks out.
discussing a business arrangement as to who was going to be purchasing the brothel because everyone has been underperforming
Mm.
and it's about to go under.
And if we should add the all-you-can-eat buffet.
That was the sticking point, probably.
They have a
It,
salad
it,
bar.
it was actually
It's a taco
it was
salad.
actually the buffet idea that got implemented that ran the whole brothel under because everybody got sick afterwards.
It's the seafood.
There were no diseases before the buffet.
So
It's
Mordecai
just chlamydia.
Mordecai and the
And that was the
14-year-old
first time I got herpes.
Mordecai and the death girl were business partners about a year ago that were eventually trying to purchase a brothel that had been run down due to health inspectors and the concern around the all-you-can-eat seafood buffet.
Sounds like a reasonable venture for a 12-year-old girl to be getting into. I'm down.
Oh, it's just ridiculous.
It explains a lot about where she's at in life. All right. Lettuce, you are a druid, right?
Oi.
You came into town. How old are you?
Oh God, I think I'm about 98.
Is that pretty young in gnomish, or is that super old?
It's I reached puberty.
Gotcha. Okay. You came into Sisters on the Water about 5 years ago. What were you looking for?
Sisters on the Water.
Looking
Like, I
for
heard
that-
love in all the wrong places. Looking for Sorry.
Okay, so you came into town looking for a mate.
Well,
Tinder?
no, I heard that.
Nope, we're good. Tinder. Who did he meet?
When he came in here looking for a mate,
Yeah.
he met Mordecai.
He met Mordecai.
And at
And
first,
I was
from a
looking for a
listen,
mate.
at a distance, he thought that Mordecai was a female from behind. I'm just saying.
Okay. So he
It was
came
the
up.
horns.
It's the
And
horn.
what was?
I styled it wrong. They were long that
Listen,
time.
from behind-
Yeah.
From behind,
the-
all
the
tieflings
hair.
look like women.
It was a ponytail. You know, most dudes do just straight hair.
Yeah. And Henri, what was Lettuce's pickup line that he tried to use on Mordecai?
In Vere.
And in Vere.
His pickup line was, "Y'all horny?"
See, horns, right? You know what I'm saying? No.
You really can't go wrong. You can't
Naturally,
go wrong
that
with one.
worked. Naturally, it worked.
That's honestly
Yeah,
the first thing
yeah.
I said to my wife. Really was that. So it worked after a few very painful and strange months.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Mordecai, what was your response?
It's not true.
Fuck.
Fullick? Okay. And there started a beautiful friendship. Or maybe more. All right. Alan, I'm going to say this wrong again. On Ray.
Yeah, sure.
What is it? Say it again.
N.
N.
Bay.
There's a V in there?
Ray. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm missing. I can't see the.
Yeah. It looks like Envy
And
Ray.
Ray.
But
And
it's, yeah, Envy
Hey,
Ray.
baby.
all right.
In they ray.
And Ray. And Ray.
Very.
Once if you say it enough ways, that times that way you'll get it.
Yes.
And you're Eladrin, you said.
Yes.
You were born where?
In whatever this world's version of the Feywild is.
Okay.
And I know you told us not to come up with anything other than the fact that you said I'm the foreign student that doesn't really know the language. So I went with that idea. So
Okay.
I'm from the Feywild coming onto the prime material plane, not really knowing how anything works.
Got it. So you actually showed up at the school yesterday. Tinder.
Yep.
You have been involved in the school for a little bit of time now. And you've actually been, what do you call it? The person that leads the foreign exchange student around and shows them everything.
I have no idea what that's called.
Guide.
Guide. Yeah, you're
Okay,
the Fez guide.
I'm the Fez guide. Okay.
You're the Fez guide.
All right.
Now, you have actually known about the school and been involved in it for a little while. What is your connection to this school?
So I ended up stumbling into Sisters on the Water when I was like 5 years old. I don't remember anything before that, and they took me in and raised me from the time that I was a child.
Okay. What, Mordecai, do all of the teachers and the kitchen staff and everything? What is the nickname that they have for Tinderpile?
I wasn't ready for that.
Burn, baby?
No. I wasn't ready for that.
No, that's the.
That's awful.
I wasn't ready for that. All right. Wasn't ready. Wasn't ready.
Hey, wasn't ready.
All right. Wasn't ready. And in Vere
Yes.
and Mordecai.
Oh,
I
you
got
get
it
10
closer.
experience points.
I got it closer. Mordecai, Lettuce, and I gotta get close. I need glasses. Imris. This is the first day of school. You guys are checking yourselves into school. We'll do this kind of each session. We'll explore our characters a little bit more.
Nice.
Dig it. I like it.
It's kind of a cool way. That way we don't have to figure out like how you know each other and all that stuff. And this is much your guys' story as it is mine. So I'm going to be calling on you for like facts and places and things. So you're building this world with me. Okay. So first day of school. What do we all do on the first day of school? We get to pick our classes, right? So we got to figure out.
No,
what we're
you
gonna be
bully.
doing.
You bully the small kid.
Take their money.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm the fucking small kid. Never mind.
Yeah, as soon as we see lettuce, we just slap all of his papers
I
out
do
of
the
his
whole.
hands.
I kind of walk behind him and kick his back foot into his lead foot and push.
All right.
Why?
Cause I'm bigger than you.
It's a good reason.
So you hit on me.
And because
So-
wait, who's the foreign exchange student? Who was it again?
And Veyre.
Envere. So I'm like,
Envere.
there, you see how we do it. When they're small, you trip and push.
I see. It is good.
It's good. It's good. Yes.
So you guys are in the common area, and in front of one of the buildings, they've set up a table, and essentially you're standing in line to go get your class list and sign up for your electives. It's kind of early-ish in the morning. There's a lot of kids around you. They all look in a little bit of dire straits. But there's some people that are super excited to be there, and then there's some people that look like Imrus. So you guys are all in the same dorms. So if you didn't know each other, you would have seen each other coming out of the same dorm room there and heading over to get your class list. You then saw Tinkerbell push lettuce and explain to Unvere why we push people.
Ah. Mm.
I didn't help up lattice. Lattice. Is good. Is good.
Ja.
Is it the Tigender?
Tenda.
Okay.
No, not okay. Tenda.
Tinder. I have a
Close
question. I have a question for you. I thought that this place was more better, like cleaner, right? I am confused. I might be in the wrong place.
I doubt it, Cupcake. This looks like this place belongs for you.
I'm sorry. I am not familiar with Cupcake.
How about the princess? Sweetheart.
Oh, we have those. But I am not one.
Sure looked like it to me.
Okay.
And then I keep walking, like this way.
Yeah,
Keep
okay.
walking.
Good. Okay, show me.
Yep, here's where we go get classes. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Over here.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What is that odor that I am smelling?
Oh, sorry about that. I had cheese last night.
Oh, that is coming from you. Oh, my apologies. I am so sorry. It's not. No, it really is, because the over here I am not, but here. Woo. Okay. So sorry. I don't mean to offend. I think is what you say.
I slap you on the back real hard and I laugh out loud. Oh, very good. I make stinky and you apologize. I like it.
Wow, you touched me. That's new to me. It's good. It's good. It's weird, but it's good. Thank you.
10 XP to both of you guys. So you're standing in line. You're slowly getting up to your turn. Imrus, you are first, but eventually you guys are all going to pick up these sheets from, they're actually scrolls from the table. The intention is that you fill these out and pick which elective that you would like to be in.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see that. Here we go.
Wait, how many of what do we pick out here?
Well, you have your standard classes. Period 1 is
Okay.
maths. Period 2 is literature. Period 3 is gym and combat.
Yeah.
Period 4 is wagon wheel repair.
Standard. Yeah.
Period
Nice.
5 is your elective period, and
Okay.
period 6 is your outdoor.
So we just
survival.
pick with the one elective to fill that spot. Okay, copy. Just making sure.
Yes.
What? You have a battle rager class?
No, it's battle rag gear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I not think too good, so that looks like Battle Rager to me.
It was supposed to be Battle Rager.
may I just say one thing, Chris? I have missed you. Welcome back, Dad.
But so when I heard we were doing a military type thing, we were all going to military school. The first thing that I thought of is I want to be a sapper, right? So like I'm really in a quandary here because my character as a barbarian is like Battle Rager, yeah. But then he sees bridge design and he thinks I need to know how to tear these fuckers down. So like is there
First, I need to learn how they are built so I can deconstruct.
I'm seriously at at a crisis level here. So I'm gonna go
A deconstructor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go seek out like the administration and ask somebody who's like way smarter than me what I should do.
Okay.
So I don't know who that would be, but I'll make my way over to
Guidance
admissions.
counselor.
And if
Yeah.
if
So-
Invari follows me, great. But if not, I just walk off and leave him there.
So at the table is a couple of student aides. They look like they're upperclassmen, probably seniors. They're helping everybody with the paperwork, and there are a couple of teachers that you could tell, older teachers standing around.
I look for the biggest one
The biggest one,
because clearly he or she will know best. Battlefield poetry, though. I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah, Imrus will ask if does needlepoint involve poking people with needles repetitively over and over?
Oh my god.
Oh,
This is the guy that I go ask.
I am
The more
Bruno.
intelligent guy.
How can I help you?
Hey, Bruno.
Yeah.
I big and
hold
strong.
all questions.
I need to be Battle Rager, but I also want to be Sapper and need to know how to tear down bridges. Which elective should I take?
Mustache growing.
You want to be big and strong like Bruno?
No,
muscle.
I'm already big and strong.
Super
Okay.
big. Check out the muscle. You be big muscle guy like me. You look good.
I know.
You
I
look
feel
so
like I
good. You
need to
look
like challenge
better
him.
If you put oil on arms, super good.
I like reach into my pouch and I pull out like the best oil that you can get.
You take
I already have some.
Battle Rager.
All right, Battle
He's
Rager
good
it is.
class. Or Battlefield poetry is also good. We learn haikus this year.
I no understand this haiku.
Battle Rager is good for you.
Yes, I think so. Someone else can tell me how to tear down the bridge.
With your bare arms. That's how you tear it down. Big arms.
Is good. Is good. All right. Okay. So then I will go and I will apply for the Battle Rager as my
Okay.
if
You literally
elective.
circle the sheet.
Yep, just right there in front of like the one that's posted on the wall. Like I'll grab the charcoal and just this one, and then I'll write my mark next to it. Yep, they're signed up.
He pushes the quill so hard it like starts sputtering on the page as he's going around.
Yeah, I tear the paper with the quill, and then I'll just make an X right through the paper. Is good. Yeah.
Imrus walks along while reading a large, creepy-looking book. Where are you walking to, Imrus?
I was walking. I posted that when we were still walking up to the table before you posted the schedule.
Got it. All right. What are you doing?
I will. Imrus walks up and inquires, does needlepoint involve poking people with needles?
You know, we did have somebody do that last year. It was terribly bad. I don't think she intended to do it, or maybe that she did. I'm not sure. But preferably no.
Do you have any electives that do?
Point people. Do what? Prick people?
Yes. Hurting,
needles.
stabbing.
Oh, you want something painful? I would suggest battlefield poetry. That's pretty painful.
Sounds inspiring.
Not really. Anything else?
What do you suggest?
For you, a haircut. Maybe lighten up a little. Sun. Sun would be great. Sun would be very good for your complexion.
She just clearly glaring at her.
And maybe trimming the nails a little. Could help.
She bites a piece of the skin off of her knuckle, and with the blood is gonna just circle battlefield poetry.
Or you could do that. Yes, that you could do that. That's something you and the gentleman that just wrote on the thing over there. Yes, you're
Without
clearly
saying
freshman.
a word, I just push it across the table and walk along.
Clearly valedictorian material.
10 XP, Emrys. 10 XP. Mordecai, what are you doing?
He's gonna kind of walk up and go, "Oh, is this how we're selecting electives? All right, well, I guess it's gonna be a waste of paper, but here we go." And he's gonna walk up and circle Battle Rager, kind of just like a little scrawny tiefling type thing.
Oh, you're so cute. I hope it helps. You guys are writing these things down, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know how to write.
We just need the elective, right? That's the only thing we need, the elective.
I don't know how
Yeah.
you read it.
Who's listening to the oldies?
Oh, it's my son who's playing his Quest 2 very loudly.
Yeah, it's bleeding through pretty heavily.
All right, I'll mute myself. Thanks, Z.
All right.
He's giving him
Mordecai is doing Battle Rager. Tinder, what are you doing? You said Battle Rager as well, right?
Who? Yes, I am battle raging.
Okay. And Emrys, what did you pick?
Battlefield poetry.
Okay. Lettuce, what did you like to do?
What? Wow. Cooking sounds nice, but stable care sounds nice too. Let us do cookings.
Okay. Cooking. Yes. Perfect. Can you just circle the page now?
People,
You don't need to tell me.
people
You circle the
must
page. You circle the page and then you hand me the page. That's all you have to do. It seems to be
Walk over.
complicated today.
I look at the writing utensil, awkwardly circle it. Nah. Walk away.
Yes. We've managed to accomplish circling something. Good job.
Nah.
Great. Next, you over there. Mr. What's your name? Actually, I don't care. What are you picking?
Oh, I see there is something here called stable care.
Mm-hmm.
As I am a very exuberant person,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that is something I might need.
Whatever
be
you want to
able-
think. I'm okay. I mean, I don't.
No,
need
but
answers to
I'm
you.
sorry if I am confused. I am not from here.
Couldn't tell.
Really?
Yeah, you blend right in.
Thank
You and the girl over there with the thing and the hair. All right, next.
She looks very gloomy. Is she okay? Did you sign me up for the stable care where I'm.
Oh, okay. Now you're picking. Good. Okay, great.
No, I was asking question. I think is what I need, but I'm not sure.
Stable care.
I need to be stable.
Great. Great.
We all
Next.
need to
Good.
be
It's
stable.
good. It's good. That's my. What do you call it? Elective.
The next guy smells like he is well, he smells like he is still drinking from the night before, and he pushes past you and then abruptly throws up on the table all over the paperwork
Wow.
and everything else.
What
And she
was
goes,
the word for that
"Oh
again?
my god! You immersed everywhere."
She saw that coming.
You still have that though. Like it didn't smudge the circling.
Ew, I'm not even touching that. I'm not even. Oh my god, this is not what I signed up for. And she walks off.
Mordecai's going to look over and go, just use a little water, vinegar, and lime juice, and it comes right out.
All right, chemist.
Where's the rules for
All right. So you guys managed to do something. You're not quite sure what. It is morning. The classes don't start until the next day.
Did we just fight? Are we fighting a boss now? What's happening?
Boss fight kicks in.
What's happening?
Quickly, just selecting a class.
So,
Yeah.
so something I'm looking at here is I have a question about like when it says that something has the special trait, the property special. What does that mean? I mean, is it just like DJ Tiesto's life?
Coming to you live from South Korea, latest K-pop sensation on Vere.
Does anybody know what the special trait is?
I'm not sure.
Specific.
Well, it is specific. Okay, because I can't find. It's for like a lance. I'm trying to find out what its range is, and I assume that the special.
Oh, I think.
What's that?
I think it can be thrown too.
Oh, it can. I just don't know what the range is, and so I'm trying to figure that out, and I don't see where I figure that out. No. Wait, here we go. I found it.
It's still fairly early in the morning after you guys get through the line. Like I said, you were at the kind of in the middle of the commons. There's quite a few buildings. You guys saw the picture. A lot of these buildings are run down. It's clear that there's some people that have passion for this school, and there's some people that are just here. And then there's some people that got put here for various reasons. Your dorm is just a few short blocks away. The actual school itself is fairly large. Several thousand people attend this school. But it's a very rundown school. It is on the south bank of the river in Poxville. On the other side of the river is where Xavier Rutherledge University is, and its proud buildings standing on the other bank of the river.
Is that the school for gifted children?
That's the school for gifted children.
Financially gifted children, yes.
I'm going to seek out someone who looks knowledgeable about the school.
Okay. Just walking around the commons, or?
Yes, because everybody seems to be kind of pushing and moving me around. I want to kind of like try to stop and figure out something.
Okay.
So I'm looking for somebody who looks knowledgeable about what's going on here.
Sure.
Who looks like they're in charge, who looks like somebody who could lead men.
Could lead men. All right.
Yes.
Um, tell me when you can see.
Yep.
Yep.
So walking around the common area, you do see this teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a very graceful presence to her. She seems to you from a nature perspective, somebody who is balanced and I don't know how else to put it, but sane.
Possibly the first person I've seen. I say, pardon me, my elder, or possibly not. I assume elder. Um, this is ex Arvier Rotgerledge. Rotgerledge.
Oh, Xavier Rutgerledge, is that what you're asking for?
That is here. Yes.
It is. It's on the other side of the river. If you follow your nose, you'll smell the river. Just that direction.
Okay.
And Xavier Rutgerledge is
So
on the
I
other
am.
side.
Oh, wait. I am in the wrong place. Yes?
Let me see your student card. Do you have a student card? You should have a student card.
that was given to me, the card
Yes.
yesterday.
Yes.
This.
Yes.
This is it.
Oh, perfect. And your name, Anvare. Am I saying that correctly?
You see, Envere.
Envere. Oh,
is
that's a
very
lovely
close.
name. That's
It's
a
very
beautiful name.
close. Thank you.
Envere. Yes.
Thank you. It's very nice.
So this says that you're new to our school here.
I
we're so
am.
proud of
I'm
Argy
actually new to this plane of existence. Actually, so it's my uh first full day on this plane. So
How lovely. How lovely.
yes, thank you.
And
That's
how are you
very
getting
kind.
along?
Not well. I am very confused, and I feel.
I imagine.
Yes. I try to be happy, but I
Yes.
feel like.
Well, let me ask you, did you get a guide?
I did.
You did.
Tinder.
Tydander.
It's hard to say.
Yes.
Tinder.
Where is he?
I don't know. He go that way, and then I don't see him.
Like I'm still standing there. I didn't leave. So unless you left.
No, you walk away and did something.
Yeah, like I walked away and then I was talking to a teacher that was just like in the courtyard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just like
But
standing over here.
You guys are both in the same courtyard. You could see him.
I
if
see.
you look
And now
around.
I see him. I'm like, oh, there he is. He is
Oh.
Tyanders over there.
Tyenderdenson. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that you stick with him. He's
I don't know. He seems very not. This is hard for me.
Oh, the school wouldn't have picked anybody that wouldn't be helpful. Just listen to him. He'll
You
have
sure
some
about
good
that?
instruction. Yes, he'll have very good
Are
instruction.
you positive about that? Because I don't think I
Oh,
hear.
I
don't
see who
think
you're
I
talking
hear-
about. You're talking about
Yeah.
wasn't ready. Yes, I know wasn't ready. No, he's great.
No,
he
his
knows,
name's. His
he
name's
knows
Ty-
every Tinder. Yeah.
Okay.
And he knows everything about the school. You'll be in great hands with wasn't ready. Go
But-
talk with him. He'll take you to your dorm and get you settled in. It'll be wonderful. And classes start tomorrow at 8 a.m. So
But this is not Xaiver.
correct. Correct. Yep. And per your student ID, you're in the right place. So it'll be great. You're perfect. I'm sorry, but I do need to get on to helping.
No,
these
it's
others over
fine.
here.
Thank you so much,
No,
lady,
perfect.
for
Yeah,
your
great.
assistance.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Mordecai, what are you doing?
Mordecai is going to go up to Tender and kind of like size him up a little bit, and he's going to be pulling out like a little tape measure, measuring like his biceps and his leg, making notes down and everything, just kind of looking, just going, That's fascinating. Oh, and just if I do the specs this way for me, and she just kind of taps him on the shoulder, going, "Excuse me, can you bend down just a little bit?"
Tinder, you're being asked to bend over.
Me?
He's going to start measuring like the size.
I'm going to turn around and
everything.
face you, and then I'm going to bow and then drop into a ready crouch. You want to duel?
Oh, that's
Pull your
awkward,
weapon.
but yeah, that will work. Okay, yeah, that's lovely. And just wrapping around and everything, and just writing measurements down.
What do you do?
keeping
Are
things-
you like
okay,
holding a measuring tape up to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? What is
Yes.
it made of?
Just regular hemp, and it's just got tick marks on it that he's going through and kind of.
As you're like holding it up, and I start to get confused, I'll like put the battle axe or the great axe on the ground. I'll just kind of stick it into the courtyard, blade first, and then I'll grab that thing as you're holding it out, and I'll start flossing my teeth with it.
No. I don't need the inside measurements. No, stop that, sir.
We had
And
lamb.
he's going to look around. It's like, I need an adult.
Inseam.
Nice. 10 XP for both of you. Lettuce, what are you doing?
I am watching everything with bewilderment. Yeah, not actively participating in anything. This is very unnatural.
Yeah.
Does anybody know?
And it
I'm sorry.
smells like moldy cheese. All right. So
Smells like Wisconsin.
Yes. So you guys have the rest of the day to yourselves. There's really nothing else to do other than getting situated in your dorms, unpacking your stuff. Tinder, if you want to carry around a great axe with you, that is okay. It is a very militaristic city, so people do carry weapons around with them.
Well, yeah. I mean, if nobody else is, then I won't be. But
Yeah. In the school setting, you don't see typically people carrying them like
then I
around.
Then I wouldn't have one.
But you would not be penalized if you are carrying weapons around. So anyways, back to it. Like I said, it's a very militaristic city, very industrious, very large. You see all sorts of different types. By you and Vire, as you notice, like she didn't miss a beat that you're coming from another plane.
Okay.
It's a very open society. You can see all different types walking around. It is not uncommon, and magic is not uncommon in this world. In fact, there are many people in this city that are extremely highly powered, sorcerers, wizards, fighters, you name it. I mean, you have to be equivalent of a billionaire before you really get noticed as being anything special in this town. Makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Sense.
If you guys post me stuff, make sure you mention something because I'm not always looking over at the chat.
Okay.
Imris, what would you like to do?
Imris will just take one quick second to stop looking at her book to look up and try to discern where she's supposed to go using intelligence. Just putting two and two together, being the smart little bookworm she is.
Roll for it.
What do you want me to roll? Anything
I don't
in
know.
particular?
Intelligence. You said you're going to use your intelligence.
That's fine.
Wow.
I'll take a 22.
Jesus. You have many thoughts about life, about where you're at, how you got here, why the brothel failed. And
I'm working on that. Don't worry.
You are now stuck at what is clearly a school that is beneath you, amongst drunk pukers who could be. Anyways, um, you have the chance to go explore the city now if you want to go and do that. There are several places to hang out. There's lots to do in this town.
Dude, I'm going to just look for whatever looks like something dark, enchanted, places that most people probably wouldn't be interested in checking out. That's what I'm seeking out.
Sure. Okay. I'll get back to, are you going to start exploring the city then?
Yeah, I'm just going to read my book and just kind of wander to whatever dark, creepy corner calls me.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad, I sent you a message just whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I'll finish looking at that in just a second. I think I know what
Cool.
you're asking.
Right.
So Imris, when you come out of the school, like I said, it's a fairly large, lots of buildings, but as you come out of the school, you can see that it's fairly run down. There are some large apartment complexes, kind of like the dorm that you're at, free kids with like dirty diapers on running around. It's grungy, it's kind of nasty. But there is like a really interesting looking shop just like right off the main street. So you come out of the school, you're taking a left, and it's got a lot of herbs. It looks a little bit like what you'd think an occult shop looks like. Mordecai, what are you doing?
After trying to dry off rope, I guess he's gonna kind of go up to let, just kind of curious, and just looked and he goes, "Aren't you a little old to be starting school on the first day?"
Lettuce is asking you that.
No. Mm.
It's well, it's you have a lot of wrinkles, and most people here are kind of youthful. So wondering why you're starting so late. Did you fail primary school?
I'm actually quite young for my type. Are you old for your type? I mean, I'm not going to insult your face, but
No, it's just observation. I just make observations.
I, you know, mm, I don't know how you city people do, but saying you have wrinkles, yeah, I like your wrinkles too. Um, yeah, you have nice wrinkles. Yeah. You look
Think I
old.
have any.
You look quite old too to be starting in this school. Yeah, you're quite old.
Mordecai's just kind of looking around and goes, "Yes, I suppose this is something." No, I'm at the prime age. It's right, ready for anything. I have
Mm, mm. I can sense your prime. Yes.
do you own property?
What's property?
A place where you stay, live, home?
Yes. Yes, actually. I do. I have much property.
Oh, where is that?
Well, here.
And Mordecai's gonna look around. She goes, "You own this school?"
Well, property is where I stay. So, yes.
Wow. And he's just all excited and is like inquisitive. And he goes, "Oh, what what year was it built?" And all this, just going in, rattling off, just question after question about the school. Just kind of curious.
At the beginning, it was built at the beginning. Yes. Yes.
Beginning. He goes, "I can just picture it now. The beginning."
Yes. And yes, I have stayed many places.
Oh,
So
wait,
I have many property. Yes.
he's gonna
As
stop for a second. And go, wait,
as
you
do
you
you.
own this? You own this, but you're a student.
Um own. What do you mean own?
It's since in there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's that old age, and you just tend to forget things. Here, let me show you where you need to
I'm
go.
94.
And Mordecai's going to look around and go, I think this gentleman needs some assistance.
10 XP for showing the senile gnome druid back to the dorm room.
Who got the 10 XP?
Both of you guys got 10
Oh,
XP. Good job.
Perfect.
All right. Tinder and God, I cannot pronounce your name. Why did you make Invere? Why did you make that so damn
Just
complicated?
think of Ray Ray and just change
Yeah,
it to
Invere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ghetto.
yeah.
Go ghetto.
All right, we're not going ghetto enough with the
Do you
name.
really want to know why, Chris? Do you
Yes.
really want to know why?
I really want to know why.
Just let's say it's Dungeon Master prerogative from it's revenge, basically. It's
Revenge?
not no, it's not. I'm just being obnoxious. I didn't think it was that hard. My apologies.
It is. He's the only one who's having problems with it. Clearly.
No, it is Envere.
Envere. Look,
Yes.
I live in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. I have zero cultural ability.
Oh, that's
here.
not true.
All right, Tinder Envere. Envere. If I do thinking about it as Ray Ray or
Yeah,
just
Ray
Ray.
I just gotta
which
do it
was
like
not something I thought about when I decided
Yeah.
that's how it was pronounced.
Roll with Valky Bartokamus.
All right. And Tinder, what you guys doing?
Like I said, I'm gonna kind of scan around and try to see. This is not where I thought I would wind up. So
This is where nobody at the school thought they would land up.
Is there
what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look around and see if, like, on this first day, I see competence here, or at least like what my mind can comprehend as competence, which I'm looking at how things are done militarily. Like, am I seeing organization or am I seeing chaos?
Yeah. It's like any community college. There are teachers that look like they know what they're doing, and some students who look like they're there that are serious. And then there are students that are puking on the table during registration.
Right. I'm going to try to find my way to XRU based on where this awesome woman had pointed.
Okay.
I'm walking that way after I've
Awesome.
kind of seen that the strength of any army is based on its weakest point. There's a lot of weak points here. I can't decide what's the weakest. So I'm going to work my way towards XRU.
Awesome. Okay. Imris, back to you.
Yeah, baby.
Are you going into the school? Or are you going to keep going into that shop? Or are you going to keep walking?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to stay out like all night, but if I can get to the shop and get back in a reasonable amount of time, I'll do it. Sure.
No, I mean, you've literally been walking for 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I want to walk for a little while. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going in any shops. You're just
Unless there's
checking out.
something, if there's something that like looks disgustingly creepy and macabre, then yeah, I'll be drawn into there. But
Okay. No, you continue to walk, and you're actually walking closer to the city center, the direction that you're heading. So the river, here's the school. The river is here. You're walking west along the river. You're on some main roads, so you're not like on a bank. I mean, this is all built up. It's industrial buildings everywhere, apartments, people everywhere, and you can feel that you're getting closer to city center. It starts to go from being like really run down apartment buildings and like, cheap restaurants and grungy feeling. It starts to look a little bit nicer and a little bit nicer as you
no.
continue to walk that direction.
The very second I get a hint of it turning nicer,
Yeah.
I turn around and go back the other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to start to systematically, maybe not tonight, but as we go through, just checking out different alleys and again looking for that one disgusting little hole in the wall that has intriguing things.
Okay. All right.
Heading back.
Heading back. Tinder, what are you doing?
Is there any sparring? Is there any sparring going on anywhere?
So on campus, you did see Envere just start walking off. By the way.
Yeah. Is it my responsibility to make sure he's taken care of? Like, what exactly is the role that I'm supposed to play with? Like, I don't really. You told me you told me something that I don't know anything about as a player. So as a character, I'm even more lost for how to do this. So would I have been instructed, or is this like I just got and nobody told me what to do?
Both. What you've been at this school, you've been around this school. You actually started at this school at age 5, like you said. So you kind of know how this works, but you also know that it's what's supposed to happen and what actually happens is often not the same, right? So as a guide, your real job is to make sure that they know where their dorm room is, they know how to register for classes, and they know where to go to class the next day. That's pretty much what your job responsibility is as a guide.
Okay.
You also could do like a tour of the place. Some people do that.
All right.
Sometimes people try and get people to like know others and introduce them into a friend network or whatever, but bare minimum you've already met, which is to get him signed up for classes.
Okay. Envira. Hey. And if you don't turn around, I'm going to start walking toward you. Hey, Envira.
I don't turn around because it's not my name. So I keep.
I'll start picking up pebbles as we walk. Envira.
What do you? Oh,
hey, you need to know where to go to class. And so what's your classes?
I believe the first class is called maths. That's
right.
What it's called.
Okay, so maths is over there. What's the next class?
I have not memorized them. I am.
Oh, you don't have.
I am sorry.
I'll pull out a list of the classes. I'll say okay, and I don't actually have that up anymore. But is it in the handouts?
It's in the thing.
Tayinder, I think I have spoken to you this yesterday. I am not sure. This place looks like the images that I was shown about XRU, which is where I think I am supposed to be going. I think this
that sounds like an existential crisis, but your second class is literature, and you go right over there for that one.
Over there?
Right there. And that one, right? Yep. Now period 3 is gym and combat. Mm-hmm. Combat takes place in the yard, unless it's raining, in which case The yard
Where's
is that big
mhm.
square of dirt and rock.
That big square
Of dirt and rock.
of dirt and rock?
Yep.
Is where I am to
And,
go.
unless
and
it's raining.
Unless it's raining.
And then that door there.
That door there.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, period 4 is wagon wheel repair. That's going to be done in the, I forget what they call that place where wagons go. And the tools are in the shop just next to it. You see those wagons over there lined? Yep. That's where you'll go for wagon wheel repair.
Where all the wagons are.
Yes. That's very good. Very astute. I think you'll make it just fine here.
Thank you.
Now, what's your elective?
I am learning how to be stable.
Good luck.
Where is that then? I learned to be stable.
We'll see all them horses and that donkey.
Yes.
In there is where you learn how to be stable.
Interesting. Okay.
And then outdoor survival, it will change, but you'll meet up with the instructor every day in the courtyard, and they will take us to where we will be learning the applicable skill for survival. Right here in the courtyard. Right here.
Great. That is the last one.
Yes.
Tagindar, I thank you on behalf of my people.
I smile real big and like puff my chest up. I did good.
I see it as a great welcome to not only this campus, but also on behalf of all the peoples that live on this world.
That's a little deep for me. I see you are leaving, though. Care to get a drink?
Although that sounds fascinating, and I find you an interesting topic of research, I perhaps am going to somewhere else at this moment.
All right. If you want that drink, I'll be fighting them lads in the courtyard over there. I'm sorry, the square.
They want the place with the dirt and
the rock.
And the rock.
That's right.
Or what we call gravel. I don't know if you have similar word.
Gravel is a word.
Yes, yes, it is.
Now you see those racks there with the various long wooden-looking things. Those are weapons. Well, at least they're pretend weapons.
Yes, I know.
I'm gonna go grab a few of those, and I'm gonna hit those kids. If you want to get a drink later, you just you know where to find them.
Go hit those people. I wish you luck to hit them.
I wish you luck in going somewhere else.
Thank you. I think this has been very fruitful, and I'm glad we have had this moment of understanding.
I understand you.
And you.
Very good.
Okay. I keep walking. This time faster.
Funny looking elves.
Mordecai, Lotus, anything, lettuce, anything that you guys want to do the rest of the day?
Lettuce.
Lettuce is still trying to be less confused and not succeeding.
Yes. Accurate statement.
And Mordecai's still just trying to look for an official or something like that to kind of help this man.
And Ray 10 XP and Tinder 10 XP as well.
Oh, thank you, kindly.
Thank you.
So, all right. So you guys really are looking for somebody to talk to, or you just you want to move on?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I'm done. Yeah. Go ahead.
My goal is to get to XRU and to figure out why I'm not there.
As you're leaving, the last thing you hear is me say, "All right, lads, who wants a beating?"
Yeah.
I move even faster if possible.
So you do Tinder, just so you know, the square is like you said, a place for combat. It's set up as such. There's quite a few guys that are there ready to spar with you. Bruno, the gym teacher, does come over and
Bruno.
watches. Yeah,
I like
comes
Bruno.
over. Yeah, he comes over and gives a few pointers as you guys are sparring. Evening starts to come on. Imris, you're back in this side of town, getting close to the campus after walking towards the city center. And then you said you were coming back. You haven't seen anything really like what you're describing. There's a few shops that have looked somewhat interesting, a couple of more occult type stores, the one in particular that I told you about that looks like a place where you could get herbs, crystals, and things of that nature, but nothing.
All mentally notated. I'll check them out on another day when I have more time. Are we expected to actually go to class today, or are we just checking in, getting into our rooms?
This is just check-in day.
Okay. Well, then I will look to find where my room is.
Yeah. So it's later in the afternoon when you get back to your dorm. I think you guys remember what it looks like, but I can pull up a picture again if you want. And
Nice. Gentleman Jack and Fanta. Now we're talking.
People disgust me.
By the way, I just found that on the website Yosagi Yojimbo !
I think that's Usagi?
Or whatever. One of my favorite kind of 80s independent comic book characters.
Nice, by the way.
And I don't know why that showed up on there and said, "Guess who was back in the store today?" Is what it said. I don't know why, but it looked interesting as per our conversation earlier.
all right. So yeah, early evening, you make your way back to the dorm. It is just as smelly and dirty and dungy as it looks in that picture, but the actual rooms are not awful. There's not cockroaches, running around or anything like that, unless you want them to be Imris.
Unless you invite them in.
The doors are solid. The furniture is serviceable.
I brought my own.
Cockroaches. They're nestled in the hair. So, Envere, you are making your way over to the Xavier place. You were able to get over to that school. It's certainly a different feel. As you cross over the river, you find the bridge that
Does it look
crosses
similar
over.
to the images shown to me by my captain?
You tell me. I didn't send you any pictures, so
It probably does look more familiar to me.
okay.
Less peasantry.
Certainly smells better over here.
Yes, seems to be. Okay.
Mhm.
This seems to be the place I was supposed to be going to.
Yeah.
So I continue to enter as if I belong there.
Sure. Enter where?
Into the school proper.
Okay. Multiple buildings, like I said, it's a huge campus. You actually can't really tell what the school buildings are. I mean, you can see like there's certainly some buildings that look like they have like Herman Johnson
Sure.
Auditorium.
I
Like,
look for somebody who looks knowledgeable about the place. If there is someone around, someone studious, also martial in appearance.
Martial in appearance. Yeah.
Yeah, someone who looks like they have authority.
What part of the school grounds, Imris? Not that I would have noticed. Just curious. Do 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 do. I think I've got my character sheet done.
Do you?
No, there's more I need to add still. But for for like most things that I need to do, I think that it's
good enough for tonight.
Yeah. I mean, there's never like I'm never done with everything. In fact, I rarely do the personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws, preferring to make them up as I learn who my character is, rather than choose them first and try to play that way.
Can you see? Alan?
Yep. Yeah, I can.
So that's one of the gentlemen that you see walking very stiffly from one building to the next.
Pardon me, kind soldier.
Yes.
I believe a mistake was made in my placement of education, and I hope that you are able to give me assistance.
Oh, did you sign up for the wrong classes? I
No,
know a lot of the students were signing up for classes today, and I know
No,
there's been some
I,
mistakes. You can go to the administration office and take care of
excuse
that.
me. I think no. I think I am meant to be here at XRU instead of AU across the stinky water.
Sorry, I'm not quite following.
AU across the water.
Oh yes, the school across the river. Yeah. What about it?
Yes. I believe I was mistakenly enrolled in this school.
Mm-hmm.
I am supposed to be here, I believe.
Okay. Did you test in? The tests were about 6 months
Testing.
ago. Yeah. Did you test in? There's a
I know I don't
testing process that you must go through if you want to attend this school. Did you go through that?
I am from the Feywild. I am from different plane, but I believe
Sure.
it was taken care of.
Did you take the tests here?
I
6
did
months
not.
ago?
This is
Sure. So let me tell you.
okay.
Next spring,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have the tests. You come here, you take the tests, and if you pass, then you can attend as long as you can afford the tuition.
Wait, okay. Here's the nice thing. I am of spring. That is my season. It is the place from which I spring.
You spring from spring. I understand.
I
Yes.
do. It is my season. So that sounds very exciting. However, I think there has been.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude. I certainly am interested.
You look like an important
go.
person who has places to go. You go to those places.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Just next spring, if you want to come here, you take the class.
How long is that? How long is that?
Till spring?
Yes.
It's about 6 months away.
6 months
Yeah.
is how many days?
You can figure it out. I'm sorry, I have to go.
No, go ahead.
Good day.
It's good.
Good day.
Did he point at administration building that I can see?
No, he said you could figure that out. I have to go.
I look around for administration very frustrated.
Okay. All right. You do notice that it is starting to get later into the evening. Guys,
I catch somebody and say, "Is administration open for me to speak?"
I think they usually close at like 4ish. I think that's when they close. I don't think they're going to be open
What do you mean by 4ish?
You know, on the sundial, 4 o'clock, it goes.
No, I don't know this.
So
is midday, right? I'm sorry, I am not from here. Is midday, right? and then there is dusk, right?
Yes.
Is between time?
Yes. Yes. I'm sure. I'm sure there's a class here on it if you need it. Yeah. So good day.
Yes, thank you. You are very kind.
Lettuce and
I
Imris.
work my way back to AU
Wait.
with my head bowed low.
All right. So it's getting towards evening time. There is a meal plan included with your schooling. You may
Is
or
it
may
part
not.
of my cooking class?
You may or may not be aware of that. Mordecai, you certainly understand. Lattice, you might not know.
No, I don't think Lattice would.
Imris, you probably understand that. So at least we have an understanding of how school works. So for some people, there's certain people in this that don't. So
On my way back, do I see any edible foliage? Or anything I recognize, which is not very
no
possible.
plants are few and far between.
Shit.
So the lunchroom, for lack of a better term, is actually at the end of. So you guys come out of the dorm and you take a right to get to the common area. Before you get to the common area is the building with the food, lunchroom, cafeteria. That's the word I'm looking for. Right there. If you guys want, we can skip to tomorrow to classes, or if you guys have things you want to do tonight, we can.
It is fine. We can skip.
Yeah, Mordecai would just be like whatever his suit of armor that he had, he'd be kind of like readjusting it a little bit in the free time, trying to match it to Tinder's physique.
Do we have
Okay.
any? Do I have any money?
What does your character start off with?
Barbarian? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I came in at age 5. Unless they've given me money to buy stuff.
No.
I don't see how I would even. Have any.
And probably most of your experience has been doing the chores around the school to pay for the food that they give you.
You know what? I will say that I probably beat some kids up in like a bet. So I probably made a little bit that I like keep under a floorboard or something, but not much. You know what I mean?
So you beat up some kids. What are their names?
I don't. Oh, Lattice.
Lattice.
Oh no.
What are the names of the
small
kids that Tinder beat up?
Lattice is one of them.
Lettuce is one of the
But
kids.
I didn't take any money from him. I just helped him out afterwards. That was just to show
He ain't got no money.
Envire what we were doing around here.
Okay. That was not where he got the money from, though.
No.
Imris, who else did he beat up?
He beat up old one-legged Willie, who used to hang out in front of the brothel until he started getting beat up and had his money taken from him. Then he no longer hangs around the brothel, because that's part of the reason it got a bad reputation.
No.
All the constant muggings in front of the brothel, so people were hesitant to visit the establishment.
Was it the buffet or was it the hooligans?
I think it was both. I think it was
It's been
both.
both.
Little column A, little column B.
10
It's an
XP
and. It's not an or. It's an and.
All right. So Tinder, we all know, has a history of being a bully, especially to homeless one-legged Willie who hangs out.
That was not a bullying thing. That somebody they bet me that I couldn't beat him in an ass-kicking competition.
And bitch better have his money.
And bitch better. Where's my money, Willie? Where's my
Mordecai.
money?
Let me take,
Huh?
let me take that other
Mordecai,
leg. with
Who
me.
is it? Who is it that bet Tinder that he couldn't beat up an old homeless guy?
No, not beat him up. Beat him in an ass kicking competition. I let him go first.
Beat him in an ass kicking competition. Mordecai?
Muted.
It
Who
was
is
not me. It was not me.
Oh, another name.
Better than Glarian this time.
Larian.
Larian, like
So
Larian
wait,
Studios.
so he
you
was
know?
bet to do the ass kicking with one-legged Willie.
Yeah.
Then he was also having to fight Big Bertha, the one-eyed prostitute.
Oh no.
Big Bertha is who bet him. Big Bertha the prostitute. Okay.
One-eyed prostitute.
Yeah, and the
one-eyed
term,
prostitute, yeah.
just for the record, the
Don't
term,
ask how she lost the eye.
for the record, if I had lost, she didn't want any money from me. She just wanted to have sex with me. That was what I
Yes.
had to do if I lost. I fortunately won and made a slight bit of money.
Unfortunately, Big Bertha has had to pay for it before.
Even more unfortunate, especially when I'm drinking. I pay her.
We have a turgid relationship between
Yeah, it's
Tinder and Big Bertha at this
yeah,
point.
I don't know
Alright.
what it is about them big one-eyed women.
So, moving ahead to the next morning, classes start at 8 a.m. You guys hear the dorm starts moving around. You hear kids playing outside pretty early in the morning. You hear chickens out in the court in the like alleyway. It's kind of a hustle bustle area.
I'm
lot
gonna
of
go.
people.
I'm gonna go try to kill a chicken, and eat it. You can't claim that is an NPC. Chickens are not NPCs.
Chicken's name's
Well,
Bob.
Non-player chicken.
Listen,
He's level 2 chicken.
Oh
Non-player
my
chicken.
god!
It's a level 2 chicken.
It's still NPC.
It is still an NPC technically.
it can't. A chicken is not a character, even if you give it a name. That is a
The
pet.
acronym-
That
the
is a
acronym
that's a
still an
pet.
NPC.
Unless polymorphed.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
if it's actually some other entity that's been turned into a chicken, I could get myself in trouble here.
Tinder,
Hey,
you did. Go ahead.
Hey Dad, I'm gonna. I used that sack of dirt. I covered that across my dorm floor. By the way.
Oh, did I miss something?
No, I just before I went into the dorm, I
Okay.
just collected a bunch of dirt in a bag, and I used that to
Decorate.
coat my floor.
Yes. Make it more homey.
Make it more, homie.
I'm always barefoot. By the way, I don't have
Do
any
we
shoes.
have-
I'm always just filthy feet, filthy hands. I like the feel of dirt on my feet. So
Do we have roommates, by the way?
I
no,
hope so. I hope
separate.
so.
Separate
Aw.
areas. Okay.
We each get our own room.
I want to be
Fancy.
roomed with lettuce.
Tinder.
Hmm.
I might not have heard this, but there is a cafeteria that's part of the normal tuition. Just pointing that out
Yes.
before you kill my chicken, whose
Okay,
name
well.
is Larry.
What are they having in
And
the
level
cafeteria?
2.
What are they serving on Monday?
Chicken.
Is it chicken? Because if it's chicken, I'm gonna kill this chicken and bring it to the cook and say, "Here,
Chicken a la king.
I brought my
Non-player
chicken."
chicken.
If I see him contemplating killing the chicken, I'm just gonna say, "Do it, do it."
No, yeah,
You do.
I'm gonna
see Tinder. He's
I'm gonna
looking at a
Rocky
chicken.
Balboa that fucker.
Yeah. You guys all are coming out. Imris, you see Tinder.
I sent you
eyeing
a
up
message,
chicken.
Chris, real quick.
10 XP. I like it.
I sent you a message too.
Yeah, me too. I actually
You
I
got
sent
mine?
you. I've sent you 4.
I sent you at least 7.
I mean, you've responded to them, but
So many messages.
Yeah, I like the dirt, but
yeah, the dirt is intriguing. Like the player is so curious. The character hasn't even noticed, but I
Yeah.
think it's awesome.
I do too. So, all right. Anyways, breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill a
Tinder
chicken and
is
bring it
kill
to
the
the.
Wait. No. Get back to the chicken. We're not past this.
No,
whole
I'm
chicken
saying
thing
I'm gonna
yet.
kill the chicken and I'm gonna bring it to the cook.
Yep.
Does he kill the chicken? I want to know.
Well, we got to roll for it.
What do you need me to
Okay.
roll?
Well, how are you going to kill this?
I'm
chicken?
gonna chase it. I'm
You're
I'm
gonna
Rocky.
chase-
I'm gonna
You're gonna
Rocky
kill it by
Balboa the
chasing
chicken.
it?
Yeah, I'm working on
First,
agility.
How are you gonna catch the chicken?
That's what I'm saying. I'm running around trying to actually catch it with my hands, right? Like Rocky
Okay.
Balboa from Rocky. That's to work on my agility, right? Thinking fast on my feet. Got to keep
Okay.
those reflexes up. This
But
is
it's
how I
more like
train.
the sketch where the guy's like kicking his hat every time he goes down.
Right, that's probably more realistic. But I don't know. I'm pretty dexterous for a barbarian.
Okay.
So what do you want me to roll?
Yeah, hold on real quick.
Is it just
Trying
like
to
a
find
grapple
something.
attack?
Trying to find something.
It'd probably be
Stats
dex,
on the
right?
chicken.
Yeah, I mean,
Dex and maybe athletics.
yeah, I'll take
Or-
athletics.
Yeah.
Well, athletics is strength based, but
Oh,
So-
it'd be a dex. Where like
so if it's just a straight,
acrobatics would be weird, but
yeah, I would think
Straight
that
dexterity.
straight
roll, maybe, I
dexterity
don't know.
seems better. If you want to give me athletics, I'll take it.
Dave Jack, have you been messaging me in Facebook?
No, just the ones that you answered the first one. I let you know something, and then I sent you a couple more.
Oh, okay. I'll try and pay attention to that.
No,
as
that's no
well.
big deal. I figure you should know that stuff.
Yep. That works for me. All right, hold on.
Right.
Here, I
So
just
how am I
gotta-
getting Larry?
Now back to this chicken.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. All right.
Or
so
maybe animal
Imris,
handling.
you come out in.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You're saying that. Everybody.
I'm gonna get
sees-
Kill the chicken.
I'm gonna kill this chicken.
Choke the chicken.
I'm gonna
Uh,
wring its little neck.
Everybody sees Tinder. Tinder starts to chase around the chicken. All these
You
kids,
son of a bitch!
all these kids are like, "Go get him! Go get him!" You
Ah,
do
I'm
it,
gonna
you
get
do
you.
it."
Get over here. This is how you
Kids
get
running
breakfast,
around
kids.
going,
Come here.
this is how you do it, baby.
There's a
This
few
is how
times
you
where I
get
I
breakfast.
full on extended dive roll and miss. Bounce right back up to my feet and keep running after it.
And then you guys see this chick come out from one of the rooms, and she's got like just peasant clothes on. She's like, "You get away from my chicken! That's the chicken! You get away from my chicken!" She's got a frying pan in her hand, and she's starting to
Excellent.
chase Tinder around with
Now-
the frying pan. Get
Perfect.
away from Larry!
Now there are two
That's
opponents,
my
everyone.
chicken."
This is how you kill one opponent and avoid another. I just need to know what rolls I'm making, man. This is gonna happen one way or the other.
This
Something's
is
happening.
this way to try to tell you the rules we're gonna have.
Adding something to you. This
We're
is
doing
why
this
I
chicken
have-
thing.
This is why I've planned no encounters for this campaign
The chicken encounter.
whatsoever.
The chicken encounter.
All right. So,
Chris has
if
been
I'm
away
there,
for a
I-
while. Chris has been away for a while, but he still knows us.
all right. So the fat lady.
Am I present?
Yes, you all have started coming out.
I'm making quite an ass of myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're on the ground,
Okay,
you'll probably hear
I-
me bellowing.
I will eat fat NPC.
Wait, what? You're gonna eat fat NPC? What are you trying to one up me?
Non-player chicken.
I mean, she looks good. She looks good.
But
I
she's
want
not.
to eat her.
She's not made of vegetables.
Okay. Hold on. Mordecai, what's
Thought
rule
your thing
number
was
one?
eating veggies.
Rule number
Don't
one
fall
is
asleep.
And Vayray,
Fuck.
what's rule number one?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shit, I
the
forgot.
rule number one is do not eat non-player chickens.
No, that's incorrect.
No, it's
No,
not.
non-player chicken.
I'm sorry,
NPC, non-player
characters.
chicken. That's a good call out.
Yeah, I try.
Imris, rule number two.
Don't eat the other non-player characters.
There we go. And finally, Tinder, rule number three.
Don't pass out.
There we go. Lettuce, why you gotta be effing with the rules, man?
He's just testing. Listen, if you're not cheating, you're not trying, right? So you got to try it. Test those boundaries.
The name is Let Us Eat Leaf. Like,
But the fat NPC is not leafy.
She looks leafy to me.
She's not leafy.
I think it's
She's
let
fleshy.
us
She's
let
fleshy.
us eat, comma leaf. Right, so he's
Punctuation
speaking
saves-
to
Let us
someone.
eat.
Puck-
Okay, so
Let us
Punctuation
eat.
saves lives or kills people.
so
Or
there's
kills
a
me.
name, a surname, and a middle name. Let us eat. Eat being the middle name. L-E-L.
No
Yeah.
matter how clever you name yourself, you do not get to eat NPCs. There's not a loophole. Oh, I made a clever name, so therefore
Thank
I get
you.
to eat NPCs.
Thank you.
It doesn't work that way. There's
Thank you.
no eating NPCs. No eating.
We don't talk
NPCs.
about Fight Club, and we do not eat chickens.
She's got like a
I
plus
don't know
10 with that
why I
frying
have to
pan.
make
You
a
better be careful.
song about not eating my NPCs.
The
We
fact
don't eat my NPCs. We don't eat my NPCs. Say
Because
it with me. Don't eat the NPCs.
we all are of Sesame Street generation. Okay, you gotta sing to us. Come on, man.
All right,
All right.
Tinder,
Song's the
get
only
back
way we
here.
can learn.
We now have Lettuce chasing around the fat woman who's got a frying pan in her hand, who is chasing around Tinder, who is chasing around a chicken. Anybody else want to chase each other? Just for the
It's,
fun of it.
in Virve there.
In Veyre, yeah, he's come out.
Veyre.
Invere is walking towards the food area, but a difference noted from yesterday is that his skin and hair are different colors. He still wears a really brightly colored kind of a leather ensemble that is various shades of green and bright and happy and of spring. But today you notice his skin has changed from light green to a light kind of picture behind me.
So Mordecai's gonna kind of lean over and point out at Lettuce and go, I think that gnome has dementia or something. He is not right. Why would you eat a person?
And my hair is no longer flowing and wide, but kind of laying low and tight against my head. And my shoulders are low and my head is hung low. And I walk towards a place where food can be eaten.
Yeah. Tinder is chasing the chicken. Fat lady is, that's my chicken. You don't eat my chicken. And Lettuce
who
is
is that
trying
fat
to
lady?
chase after the fat lady.
No.
Okay. Imris, what are you doing?
I'm just watching. I encouraged, and I'm waiting to see if he kills the chicken. I'm invested into this chicken arc. I want to see if the chicken
Tinder.
makes it or not.
Tinder, let's see some rolls.
What
I
do you
want
need to roll?
some. I think this is more of a dexterity than a
Yeah,
strength to
straight
get
dex.
the chicken.
So straight dex, or how
Yeah,
about
you could
animal
add
handling?
in- You
Maybe.
I thought maybe athletics, but that's because I'm running around and stuff. But whatever you want me to roll, Dad.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta Google chicken stats.
Monster manual. Chicken
Oh my god, I
stats.
put chicken stats in 5e populated. So
Boom.
I'm not the first person. to have
You
to
are
check
not
out.
the first person to deal with this.
Yeah, not the first
Somehow
person
that does
to have
actually
to,
not surprise me.
to roll a dex opposing roll here. All right, so it's a straight 20 on my part. What you got?
For what? Like, can I use any other dex-based skill or?
Yeah, I mean, athletics makes sense to me. Acrobatics makes a little more sense, but
I'll use either one.
use acrobatics because you're
Okay.
more trying to.
Nope.
and
Break both
and
legs.
really no. Really
I think I like the chicken chose the wrong direction and I just fell face first, like all outstretched, just like tripped and fell and landed on it.
He kills it.
Yeah, and then
So the chicken jukes left, then jukes right. Tinder tries to juke right, but actually trips and falls to the left on top of the chicken.
Okay, well,
Imris will literally like cackle in laughter as she walks over to them, and then touches the chicken and says, "Do it again."
10 XP for that. But hold on. The woman was chasing. Oh my God. The woman was chasing, trying to get Tinder and hit him with the frying pan. He trips and falls on the chicken. She then trips and falls on top of Tinder.
Excellent.
Nice.
Ooh, it's
The
going to
big
be
fat
that kind
woman
of day.
is now on your back. Lattice, let's see I'll take athletics or dex or whatever, just to not, or you tell me what you want to do. They just all fell in front of you.
Yeah, athletics sounds appropriate. Let me see here.
Not for catching the damn thing. That's an acrobatics for some reason.
I'm a nimble gnome.
Are you trying to keep
No,
from
that's-
jumping on this woman, or are you trying to jump on this woman?
Yeah, dog pile.
That's a great question. That's a great question. Okay, so it might not be obvious to everybody here, but Lettuce is convinced that she's chasing Tinder, thinking that she's trying to like eat him.
Oh.
Which is not okay. Not okay.
Yep.
Not okay.
No.
Although
You got to
Not
teach those
okay.
NPCs. They don't eat the player characters.
So yeah, so if I can bite her Achilles tendon, I will.
Just enough to let her know that it's not okay, though.
Okay.
yeah.
Not eat
Yeah,
her.
I mean
just
it's
bite
not
her.
it's yeah, just a bite, just a soft bite.
Okay.
Just like a nibble, really.
Yeah, I don't want to
But
hurt
not,
her.
but
As-
not,
Be like,
but
ugh.
not
As
non-lethal damage.
As Tinder
Yes.
falls, and then this fat woman falls, Lettuce gets up close and starts going on her ankle. Meanwhile,
Achilles tendon.
I
Achilles
eat her.
tendon.
I eat her. I eat her.
meanwhile,
Sorry.
Imris
Sorry.
touches the chicken somehow under all of these people, and the chicken goes "Quack, quack, 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 quack," and starts running off.
I'm gonna yell, "No!
Yes,
Damn it! That's
yes.
my breakfast."
The woman then takes the frying pan and tries
Hits
to. Wow,
Lettuce.
I am rolling so bad
Wow.
here. Tries to hit Lettuce in the head, but
Lettuce, huh?
she's laying down and she's trying to hit you in the head.
And she
she
hits the
ends up
chicken.
wrenching
It's
her
the
back.
chicken
No,
right into Tinder's mouth.
Yeah.
no, she ends up wrenching her back.
Oh my god.
And then she goes, oh no, and she's just screaming in pain because she's just wrenched her back trying to hit Lettuce.
As soon as that happens, you see Tinder go into real indecision. He wants to help her up, but then he's looking back at that chicken. And in the end, you see his goodwill fails to his resolve, and he goes chasing after the chicken again.
I give fat NPC a back massage.
Good man.
She looks
My
like
God.
she looks like
Okay.
she's in pain. Like
All right.
I stop biting her
Yeah.
and I give her a back massage.
And she's going, get off me, you get off you. Get, oh God. Jimmy.
No, this is
Jimmy!
good for you. It's good for
Jimmy!
you. This is good. This is good. Hmm.
She's calling
good.
for somebody and yelling, get off me. And then she starts saying, rape, he's trying to.
Barbarian raped me.
Well, then I pull up my 18-inch. Yeah.
Mordecai, I want to play with you. Everybody else,
Fuck off. Everybody else,
Fuck off.
fuck off.
what are you doing, buddy?
He's probably taking notes on the whole entire fiasco. Going, so the method of attacking the chicken is you have to fall on the chicken.
You trying to ask Tinder about his strategy while Tinder's running?
Oh, I'll be definitely calling it out loud enough for all the new students to hear exactly how you do. Oh, you see, once the chicken's been brought back to life.
Oh, so great.
By the
I
way,
missed you guys.
by the way,
this is so awesome.
by the way, Chris, this is the new T-shirt for Critical Fail.
Where?
2 plus
Yeah.
minus 2.
Equals 0.
That's the
plus
the
minus
new
2.
Critical Fail. shirt.
Yeah, they took our they made our merch store go away. I don't know why that is exactly, but I
no!
can't access it anymore, so I have to see what we can do to get that back up.
All right. So, Mordecai, you figure out how to get lettuce off of the fat NPC while her husband Jimmy is running out, while Tinder is chasing a chicken, and Imris is instigating everything, which we knew was going to happen. Meanwhile, Envere is going through a winter season. So I'm going to go use the restroom. Your DM for a few minutes.
Everybody gets a level.
Nice.
Right.
Taking it.
Sweet.
DM said so.
Yeah. So if Mordecai's got to get lettuce off. Does lettuce have bare feet?
Probably not.
Okay. I don't know.
Ooh, that's
That's
good,
more of a
Joe.
halfling thing,
All
right?
Does Mordecai have a foot fetish?
Well, I was gonna tickle the feet to get him off of the lady.
Okay.
I mean, I'll present a tickle area if you want. I'm all
Show
about
me on the doll
presenting.
where the tickle area is.
Okay, so he gets on his knees, gets into a kneeling position.
I like it. Keep going.
Trying to see if what all I can
Props
do.
up, points his butt at the ceiling.
Nope. Not going down that route.
That didn't work. Well, a gnome can
Let's
try.
see. I guess to
Joe's like, I would have done it.
I would have, yeah.
I would have done it. Yeah.
Probably.
so
Normally
a
I'd step
piton,
in
is that
there.
like a spike?
Yes.
I would have
They're
felt
like-
the shame later.
Like the
I would
jacks.
have felt the shame later.
You know, like pickup jacks from when you're
That's
a kid. You
later.
bounce the ball and you pick up the jacks.
Oh yeah.
Those are caltrops, but only they're like a little pyramid with 3 spikes down, 1 spike up. Just saying.
Fucking Joe, you're my favorite person.
I can't wait to come back up, man. I gotta find a month that works soon here.
Oh shit. Yeah, we all gotta.
I
Just
gotta make
figure
it
this,
happen.
this mess out. Imris, I'm not sure if you heard me a few minutes
No,
ago, but you had
I'm
some
sorry.
XP.
I'm gonna add an additional one regardless of if I heard it or not because you said it the second time.
I've just decided I'm gonna add 10 XP whenever somebody else adds 10 XP.
Every time I hear add 10 XP, I'm just gonna start adding.
No, you only get the 10 XP when I call your name and say 10 XP.
I'm just
What
I'm
if
just
I
gonna
change my
level up
name to-
when someone says I leveled.
Yeah, me too.
Like, oh, you leveled? I leveled too.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Mordecai, what'd you figure out?
So initially was going to try to tickle feet, but apparently he's got shoes on. So he is going to take one of the
Wait, hold on.
pitons.
You spent all of your DMing time trying to tickle someone's feet.
Yep.
Well, that's giving out an extra level to everybody
When you
else.
say it like that, it sounds bad.
The feet weren't
You
present.
fit in with this group. You fit in.
I mean, what do you-
we said
Feet,
that.
the feet were not present, so he hit the taint,
So-
and it worked.
So when you say didn't work, right? Like that depends on what you mean by didn't work, I guess. I'd say you were pretty effective.
It
You
worked.
touched taint.
It worked. Yeah.
You're
Oh
a
yeah.
taint toucher.
The real question is, do I get that chicken again?
Ain't
It's
that-
a gnome taint, so it's like a fucking baseball glove.
I mean,
All right, let's roll for it, Tinder.
oh shit. D&D on Saturday night. This is great.
This really is good.
All right, this time, what you tell me? What do you want to do?
well, this
You're
time I
square on
time
the chicken.
this time I time my first dive properly. Like before, I would
Okay.
dive, lay out, and just go face first and miss.
Yep.
This
Yep.
time, you could see I calculated which way he would break because I was watching. He broke right, and as I was already on his right and grabbing, and I just grabbed him in mid jump, slid to a halt, skin going all over the rocks and shit. Pick him up, just covered in blood, and I would go breakfast.
Okay.
It's going to be done to go. Mordecai's going to go, oh, I've seen this in the old farm books. He's going to walk up with his sickle and just cut the head off.
Hey, that's my
And
head.
then she goes, no. And then you set it down and it keeps running. You can catch it again.
I don't want to catch it again. I want to eat it.
Squirts blood everywhere.
I already caught it twice. Now it's bleeding everywhere.
Wait,
I'm
you
just gonna-
squeeze it
I'm
too
just gonna
hard,
hold
it
it
just
by-
causes more blood to shoot out the top.
I know. I'm gonna hold it by the feet down with its neck down and let it pump all the blood out onto the stones there. Just plump, 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 plump. Feet trying to run on me. Nope. Start
These guys
plucking
just
feathers.
killed a chicken.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I'm
hold
waiting
on,
for
hold
the
on,
druid.
hold
I'm
on,
waiting for
hold
the
on.
druid to report.
Yeah, but I broke its neck and then he cut its head off.
I
Well,
cast Thunderwave.
He just got killed. They killed the chicken twice.
Yeah, no,
right, can you guys see?
I cast Thunderwave.
Yeah,
Why is
I see
everybody
him.
called fat NPC?
The woman is still yelling, Jimmy, get out here. Jimmy, get out here. And this guy comes out. He goes, hey, you, quit choking my chicken.
Huh?
And there is.
As soon as he
There
says
we
that,
go.
I look confused at the neck. If this is before he cut the head off, that I'm staring there
Yeah.
with a limp neck chicken, and I'm looking at him like, okay,
That's my chicken right there.
it's my chicken.
You
I
owe
caught it.
me. That's my chicken. It was outside my house.
I caught and killed this here chicken on public
You
land.
caught and killed my chicken. That's what you did. He
I don't
gets up.
see you
Mate.
have a writ of ownership.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
let
give
us
you my
witnessing
right
all
of
of this.
ownership. It's right here.
Right. Someone wants to spa. Throw the chicken over my shoulder and start cracking knuckles. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do this. Get on. And he looks like he might have a heart attack the minute he starts swinging at you.
If that's the case, I'm just gonna start sidestepping to the right around him in a circle. Come on now, get over here.
Dude, I just watched Life of Brian. That's a great technique.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you guys see Fat Jimmy come out. He's starting to square off with Tinder. His wife is going, my back. Get this guy off me. He's trying to rape me.
Wait,
the
but-
chicken is now dead in his arms. Mordecai's touching taint, and Emrys started it all. Let's roll for initiative.
All right.
All right. Do we need?
Do we
to
have a
hit?
kid?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
We don't
how
have
does
any
that work without
token
tokens
icons?
and stuff, and I don't. Yeah, I don't even know how that works.
So we
By
just
the
roll it.
way, as everybody enters into the chaos, this is the mood of Invere as he walks towards breakfast.
Everybody busts into a slow dance in rhythm together.
I've got a full half mast.
I dig the
Anybody-
slow piano
anybody-
music, man.
Anybody want to give this as a guess as to where this comes from?
I've heard it many times.
Charlie Brown.
Oh yeah.
It's easy.
It's Charlie Brown.
Yes,
Easy peasy.
that is exactly the attitude right now.
Well,
Good,
if
good.
that's,
Yeah,
If
10
that's-
XP Joe.
if that is the attitude, let me tell you, the pancakes are not going to make it any better.
No, it's very true.
All right, so I rolled a 0. Tinder, you're a 19. Emrys, you're a 9. Lattice, you're a 14.
Roll to 0. Does that mean you don't get to go?
Nope.
Pretty
No
much.
initiative. No
I
initiative
rolled
for
a
you.
0.
No, it just means he
no.
goes last no matter who rolls.
He's just like no.
Because like I
I
don't
just
know that
don't.
that's actually possible, is it?
Christmas time.
For normal people?
Emrys, what's your roll? Oh, you rolled 9. Oh, Mordecai rolled a 4. Okay. All right.
Still really confused on what exactly is going on right here.
It's a
Typically,
chicken
he'll
fight.
pop up a
Class is
turn
in
order
session.
tracker
That's
and
what's
blah,
going
blah,
on
blah.
here.
When you DM these guys and your name is Chris Lockhart, you just have to like be ready and just make it up as you go. That's
I eat
just
the fat
follow.
NPC.
Oh,
There's
what?
2 of them. Which one?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I
All
break both of the rules and eat both of them.
Yeah. Let's see who's allowed to play next time we play.
Marcus, there are 3 rules.
I only broken 2 out of 3, so that's really good.
Yeah. All right.
Pass out, Marcus.
I can't. I'm sitting on a stool.
So
If I pass out, I'm gonna fucking hurt myself.
Tinder, your initiative.
Yes, I am. I've told you what I'm doing. I am actually going to be. I'm going to keep circling him, making him come to me if he wants to fight,
Okay.
and I'm going to keep trying to kind of provoke him. Come on, fat
Mhm.
boy.
Boy, I'll show you who's a boy. I'm
I'm-
a man. I was a man before you were born. I'm gonna get you. But it's not his time to
He
punch
was
you.
a man before he was born.
Before you was born. I've said
Oh,
you.
okay. Sorry.
There's a heavy
sorry.
metal song. that
I'm
has
still trying
that
to figure
lyric.
out my initiative against morning pancakes.
Lettuce, your turn.
Okay,
You're currently
so
on top of the woman. Last I
so
was
people are killing chickens and then trying to kill each other.
here. Mhm.
Well, no. Well, sort of.
Okay,
We'll go
well,
with that.
I will. I'm gonna change my way, and
You don't
I
get
will-
the impression that this guy could, in fact, or will kill Tinder. You get the impression that he desperately wants to punch him.
I will
Sorry
be.
about that.
I will step up and I will say, no, no, there's no killing of the chickens or of the peoples, and I will cast Entangle. Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from the point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the conjured plants wilt away.
Okay, so I rolled a 15.
What is the? I'm sorry. What's the roll against?
Strength. My spell save DC, which I don't know because fuck, I don't play spellcasters ever.
What is your class? Druid.
It's 10 plus
Druid,
your mod. 10 plus your mod.
plus wisdom modifier, which
Yeah.
would be
3, probably 4. 3.
3, if
3 or
not.
4.
Wisdom
8 plus-
modifiers too,
no,
actually.
It's spell save DC is 8
So
plus
it's
proficiency
probably gonna
bonus
be
plus wisdom
13.
modifier. No,
It's the
plus-
level of the spell plus the proficiency,
no,
right?
it's proficiency bonus plus wisdom modifier plus 8. So what is your proficiency? Is it 1?
1.
2?
Yep.
Okay.
First
What
level.
is your
First level's
wisdom
1.
modifier?
2.
So you're at 3, and then what's plus 8?
11.
11.
That's your
I
spell
thought it was
save
plus
DC.
10. Was it not? It's plus 8, not 10?
I mean, I've got the book here.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, the book
I believe you. I believe
book
you.
runs. So plus 11
8, 9, 10, 11.
DC. Okay.
And
That's-
so 15 is good to save against it if you're using strength. Is
Yeah,
it
for sure.
strength?
Yeah. Yep.
Guys,
there's
I'm gonna
just-
have to transfer to my other computer and move upstairs. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Roger,
so
roger.
weeds just sprout out all over the place.
Yeah, and I'm like ripping them. Ah, no, get away from me!
Ah.
And you see me, I'm actually succeeding and like tearing it up as it forms.
Right.
No,
Yeah, they
I know this. I've seen this before.
the vines go around your wrist and you're like
Oh, yeah, get off
and
me!
get her on your feet.
Oh, get it off me! Get it off! Get it off! You!
Yeah.
It looks like I'm like being bothered by a pesky insect that's really getting the better of me, though.
Okay,
Even though I'm
that was better
succeeding
than
in doing
Thunderwave. I mean, Thunderwave, I was
Yeah.
gonna just fucking zap everyone.
Thunderwave could be troubling, like right from the start. We may have some problems with the authorities, like we might get kicked out of the school, wreck the whole plot line.
Day 1.
Day 1.
House collapse.
Hey, at least
Yeah,
no.
building
Technically,
collapses.
we're on day 2. Just saying. Technically, this is day 2. We had a sleep.
I once had a character
Almost
get
almost
killed
2.5.
during character generation.
I've killed
We've
many
almost-
characters during character creation.
No, I was a paladin and someone was like a rogue or something and we rolled for magical items and we went all off the tables and someone rolled a bag of holding,
Nice.
but it was actually a bag of devouring.
Nice.
And they were like, okay, so we're character generation. They're like, okay, so you have this bag and you put some stuff in it and you feel something tug on your hand. And the rogue's like, ugh, that was fucking creepy. And me being the paladin, I'm like, well, what was that? Well, let me look. You don't go there. So I put my face in there and I got fucking sucked into it and killed.
That's awesome.
It was a lot longer than that. Like it took a whole night to do that whole character generation, and my character died at the end of it. But
What was the name of
and
the
that
character?
was
Was it John?
I don't remember.
Does John
it
die
was
at the
it
end?
was it was second edition.
Oh, so it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was,
okay. I thought this was
yeah.
recently.
No, it was.
That's hilarious. God, what a
It
pain
was
in the ass that would be.
Doug.
Oh,
Doug
well,
was the
there you go.
DM. Yep.
That'll do it.
You want to have a player die at character generation? Yeah.
Want to guarantee that someone's going to die the first night of play? Play with Doug George and have him be either a player or a DM. He's either gonna kill somebody to prove a point, like he's in prison, or he's gonna kill somebody to prove a point to show that he's got godlike powers.
Yep.
But then if you like,
got a
I remember
female character, you're gonna get fucked.
So he was the DM the very first time I ever played Dungeons and Dragons. And
he and I were both DMing.
That's right. That's right. But he was the one that took over as soon as, as soon as like I started to do something stupid, which I inevitably did something stupid, and so
he was pretty punishing.
Yeah. So he was punishing, and he was like, bards are not supposed to be in the front line, and you're a bard in the front lines. You died. And I was like, fine, fuck your game, and I like ripped the character sheet in half, all mad, and he was like, you idiot, like. The rest of the party is gonna bring you back to life. Like, what kind, you know?
So I'm not only going to kill you, I'm going to shame you after it.
Yeah. Well, and he was like, "This is how I teach a lesson to never tear your character sheet up." And I'm like, "Fuck you." I got duct tape. I'll just put it back together with duct tape and trace over the boxes and.
Oh Lord, yeah. Old school D&D.
Yeah. Fun times.
Second edition was fun. It was interesting.
Dude, there was way too much math. I feel like I needed to understand the area under the curve to be able to calculate my weapon attack.
There's a lot of math. Thaco.
Oh, Thaco.
Oh, Thaco. Oh, Thaco. You're too complicated for me.
I've got a -1 armor class. Wow.
My weapon speed makes no sense to me, and I hate you. And that doesn't rhyme.
Like your next level, you become like the most powerful early character game.
There was so much power discrepancy in that. Like wizards, if you made it to level 6 to 8, you're gonna be able to do something. Before that, just fucking play the long game.
Survive.
Just
your job
live.
is to
don't
survive.
Die. Yeah, just don't
Well,
die.
didn't Gygax hated like wizards? He didn't understand why. Yeah, he didn't understand why anyone would actually play them, because he came from the world of miniatures and moving the miniatures around the game, right?
Okay.
And he found it less interesting to have somebody with magic versus somebody who had like a physical thing to do. At least that's my understanding.
My 12th grade English teacher playtested Dungeons and Dragons at the behest of Gary Gygax when he walked into his local gaming store. Just saying.
That's awesome.
That was what I said. I told him I was playing D&D, and he was like, "Oh, really? I know Gary Gygax." What?
You're like, motherfucker, what?
I know. I'm like, here, I thought I was going to be something you weren't familiar with, and you're like, oh, yeah, I did that shit when it first came out.
Motherfucker, what?
Makes OG is a motherfucker.
Yeah, like super OG. And what was really funny about my English teacher was that he went to school on a full ride poetry scholarship to Stanford. And like when I was like, I was like, so is that why you went into teaching? Because you were like, what am I going to do with this poetry degree? And he was like, no, I just like teaching people, you asshole. And we have a dungeon master again.
Same dad, different location.
Same dad, different day.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's happening?
Oh, I have an audience now. Just so you guys know.
Well, so what does that mean? Don't say all the really bad things I was planning on saying?
He's in high school.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and say all the really bad things that I was thinking.
Say more.
Yeah. Say
worse.
something, and you're gonna learn something.
Oh, gentlemen.
One
Gentlemen.
One real
Yeah, we're
world
certainly
issue
not.
is
That doesn't apply to us for real. She's got a point.
She does have a very valid point. None of you guys are gentlemen. All right, I'll call you bastards.
Wow.
I'm a gentle gnome.
I mean, it's not completely accurate, but it's not really
Hey,
inaccurate.
did you guys figure out this combat? Is it over?
Yeah, I won, and I'm actually dragging the. I stuffed the chicken in the fat man's mouth, and I'm dragging him by his hair to the cook.
Okay. Before you get to the point of killing him,
No, I'm not
other
killing
things
him.
happening.
No, he passed out, and whatever you say happens.
I cast Entangle, and everybody is like, "Fuck this grass."
We both made our strength saves.
All right. So that didn't work, huh?
No,
It's
so
difficult terrain. It's still difficult terrain.
okay, so I'm
Yeah.
still waiting on the fat man to come to me. Although I may not be diving into that grass, so if I'm trying to avoid that, this may make
Jesus,
it.
I got a bright spotlight on me. Is that better?
I mean, no, now we can't see you as well.
Yeah, that's true. 2 seconds. All right. Whose initiative was it, by the way?
It was
believe
mine,
is
but I
now-
held it until
Yeah.
I don't
Until
know.
that, and then
I'm waiting on
Gladys
him.
did the entanglement, and now it's Imris's turn. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn on the light, and then you can tell me.
Emrys. I thought you left, or did you stick around? Emrys.
Oh, me? No, I guess I was starting to, and he didn't see it. And he just worked it in, so I just disregarded.
Oh, okay. Well, I think he was saying it's your turn then, isn't he?
All right, Imris.
I am. Don't you worry about it.
He says, "Don't you worry about it."
a thing.
There's just a bunch of people all fighting and a bunch of weeds growing up everywhere, right?
Yeah, really
Yep.
awesome stuff, I'm sure, as far as you're
And the
concerned.
chicken is dead again.
Yeah, I threw that over my shoulder as soon as the guy was like, those were my chicken. Come on, I'm gonna fight you. I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. The chicken's headless now, right?
No, because it never got its head cut off because it was healed before that. It ran away, and then I caught it and killed it again.
I know, but when you killed it again,
I just
thought
broke
somebody
its
came up
neck.
and
No.
sickled it.
No, that was the first time, and that actually didn't happen because the DM intervened and said, before all that, here's what actually happened.
Okay.
And so he
Dang
healed it instead, and then...
Well, then I already know what's going to happen. I was more interested if the chicken was headless, what would happen if I tried to bring it back, but now I really don't care anymore. So,
well, then it's
yeah.
just sitting on the ground over there.
I'm just going to walk off to the cafeteria, reading my book. No longer interested. This moment of entertainment has long passed. And a heads up, Madison is ahead of us 1 hour and probably can't go for super much longer.
Super much.
But we have to finish the chicken encounter.
We're gonna finish the chicken encounter. Yeah. He's got a little bit of time.
Super much.
He just sent me around.
Hey, Imris, it's the blonde version of you. Death. Yeah, do you see Imris?
Nope, she's a blur. She's like a ghost in the background.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be the blonde version of you. I'm your daughter.
Yes, that is accurate. All right.
Is that why you're so annoying?
I think you just made
10
fun of the
XP.
DM.
10 XP for Joe.
Yes.
No XP. No.
Happy.
In fact, everybody
Give
else
me
is
all of the
now.
inspiration.
Everybody else gets 10 XP.
Except for
For
me.
Imris.
Hey, let's all give it to Emrys.
It's non-transferable.
50 XP for Emrys.
Look, just because I made Mordecai the DM for like 3
Emrys
minutes,
is like, ding. Level
because
2.
I made Mordecai the DM for like 3 minutes doesn't mean you all get to make the rules. Non-transferable. XP is non-transferable. There's not a market. You can't trade it.
I don't take XP as a joke. Chris said 10. I got 10
Yeah,
more.
I put 10 on there too, for sure.
Yeah,
We're
you
actually
guys
a
all got
collective
10.
union, and you might be the DM, but you're not our boss.
Yeah, who is our elected representative to speak to the DM then on,
That's,
on
Emrys.
matters of XP?
All right,
Mordecai,
how
it's your
about
turn.
you guys?
Mordecai is gonna try to use a little diplomacy. Just
Okay.
go, gentlemen, it's just a chicken. I mean, I'm sure you have eggs. Just warm up an egg and you can have another chicken. And do a persuasion roll, please.
Yeah, do it.
No.
Oh no. Oh dear.
What did it come
Yes,
out
but
as?
I can't. Well, maybe I'll grab those eggs and add them to my
Can
chicken
he
breakfast.
use inspiration to do a critical fail?
I want to give him my inspiration to critical fail.
Just get backhanded.
All right, so it's my turn, and he's yelling.
Let's
I
go,
knew I shouldn't
Batman.
have moved near this damn school with all you dumb-witted students who don't care about people's property. You come around here and just think you own the place, and he tries to swing at Tinder.
Okay. What I'd like to do is catch his arm and then roll and throw him.
Okay, let's do opposing athletics checks.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nice. All right, I got to beat a 15, huh?
I'll use inspiration.
Who
Boom.
gave you inspiration?
I got it early on.
Did you not?
Yeah,
really?
you gave it to me. Yeah,
Did I?
or somebody else did. No, they're allowed to. It's in the rules, man. You can give your inspiration to somebody else.
Mhm,
He has the
mhm.
book. I've seen it.
I
Mhm.
do have
Got the book.
Look, I can show this book.
It says it.
Boom.
Says it right here.
Player's
Says it right
handbook.
here.
All right, let me roll. I didn't win either way. All right,
I got
so
inspiration too.
he goes to punch you, and what happens?
I'm gonna grab his incoming hand like a judo roll, and I'm
Okay.
gonna kind of go to my left hip, and I'm gonna just throw him over it.
Sure. All right.
And I'm gonna try to land him in those vines so that the vines will grab him and wrap him up good and tight.
Yeah. You grab his arm just fine. Let's get one more check just to see if this throw works correctly. Just an athletics check on that.
Oh.
What is it? I
9.
can't have both these
9.
screens up. Okay. You do manage to get him onto the ground. I mean, it doesn't look nearly as cool as you wanted
Yeah,
it to.
so I do kind of throw him over, and he dumps right over. He's too heavy.
Yeah.
He's
He's
too
too
fat.
he's
Far too
off
fat.
balance already because he's doing a haymaker. You grab him, you were able to get him to the ground. It just you didn't look like the badass that you were hoping that you would look like.
Well, next time.
Now he's going to roll now again to see if he's caught up in this entangled grass.
Do I need to as well?
No, he's doing this because he's on the ground.
Okay. Yes, he's
Oh,
tied up
God.
tight like a swatted little baby.
He choked in the grass. He died.
The vines
So,
start pulling him into the
Look at how the
ground.
vines went into his
Yes.
mouth.
The
I
vines are
I go evil dead rapey vines.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grab him by the hands and
Yeah.
the wrist and starfish him.
Oh man, that's some serious shit.
Immerse comes back
Druid
out
is
to watch
this?
the Evil Dead vines. All right, so the vines capture all around this fat NPC. The old woman at the back is trying to like crawl over to him, going, Jimmy, and he's going, "Come
Some-
do what I do."
Somebody help this poor woman. Her back is hurting.
Now,
Thanks for following
Woman,
Space Jack.
man.
you guys do see about at this point in time that coming around the corner are a couple of, we'll call them constables. They're really the security force for the school.
Oh, good. They'll help us sort this out properly.
And Veyray, God damn it.
And
Ray
Ray.
Ray.
That was right. That was
Ray Ray.
right.
You said it.
Did I?
Ray and Veyray. Yeah.
And
You
Veyray.
said it. Yeah.
There we
You
go.
got it.
All right. I'm going to skip over to Veyray real quick. Or how much longer do you have, Mordecai?
I probably got about another 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, go there.
Go where?
Go with Mordecai's stuff.
Mordecai. Yep.
Okay. So these guys come up. They are hold on. This computer doesn't have everything on it. Damn it. I'm gonna have to get situated so I can be on my laptop. I don't have any of my pictures on this one. But my kid's downstairs asleep, so I can't be on my other computer. So a couple of constables come up. Tinder, you've been at the school for a while. They're familiar. You're familiar with them. Lattice, are you there? Lattice is not
I am.
there. You are?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm all over.
Describe what the first one looks like.
Harry.
Yeah, just a big hairy ape. Just like big bushy beard, long hair. Hair you can see like all around his neck. You can tell it just covers him.
Sasquatch.
Yeah. Imris, what's his name?
Oh, Harry.
His name is Harry. Yes.
Backs.
Harry Backs.
10 XP for really putting a lot of thought into that one.
With an X.
First name Sass, last name Squatch.
B-A-X.
BAX. I like it. All right. Harry Backs. 10 XP. points is what I'd say.
HRIBAX.
And let us 10 XP for you as well. All right, so that's Harry Sasquatch. Tinder, you're very familiar with him. He has busted you a few times.
For what? I never do nothing wrong.
Exactly. Mordecai, what does the second one look like?
Like 4 foot nothing.
Okay. Human?
4 foot nothing human. I love it.
Is he human?
Yeah.
Okay. And Veyray, 4 foot, what does he look like? Or she? Human.
What? Oh, snaggletooth.
Okay.
Large breasts, no support,
Okay.
and hunched over.
This is a guard.
But it's a dude.
I
said
almost
woman.
had
He
this
said woman.
character as a hair lip. Almost. I almost had a hair lip.
That would have been awesome too.
Good. So
Serious charisma disadvantage.
Oh, dude.
their pronoun is they. All right.
Thank you.
You're so woke.
And
We got the wokest DM.
In Veyray, what is they's name?
Woke.
Rabble.
Rabble. Okay. Rabble. Yes, that's where this campaign is going.
His name is Rubble Rabble.
Harry Backs and Rabble. Sidekick
Rubble
constable.
Rabble and Harry Backs come walking up.
So you see them strolling up. One of them's got the baton, twirling it around. Now, Tinder, you do know at least Harry Backs is very proficient with that baton.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that guy unless you got a weapon.
He'll crack it hard.
And he comes up and he says,
Harry Bax will mess up your front.
He started it, not me.
Yeah. Hey,
I point at the
Jimmy.
guy, and I point at the guy that's wrapped up like a lettuce wrap.
Hey,
And
what's
then he's
going
the
on
one
here,
casting
guys?
the magic, not me.
Yeah, casting the magic over there, huh? Pointing at you, Lattice.
New people to the school. They don't know what's going on. Go easy on them now, Captain.
Yeah, you right there. The gnome. Are you the one that cast the roots there? The entanglement spell. You mind
Nope.
letting them get up?
I just got angry that they were killing things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't need the story. I just need you to let him get up. Can you dispel it now?
Why am I hearing Marcus's sling blade?
Some call them
just-
gnomes.
I just
Some-
cast a spell so he wouldn't move. Mhm.
Some of them
just
call them
got
mini elves.
angry.
10 XP for the
Sometimes.
reference.
Sometimes gnomes. Sometimes we get the anger. That's right.
I was wondering the inspiration for his character. Now I know.
That was not it.
But it is now.
Some call it a gnome. Some call it a gnome blade. I call it a sling blade. Mhm.
But we're on this path, like my whole thing is I talk shit and then people say, oh yeah, cool. And that's my character now. Okay.
He's gotten you
So
this
you
far.
you mind letting him get up there? You mind dispelling that?
Bushes be shaved.
Oh, nice.
Jimmy starts to get up, and the old woman is like, just still screaming, and the officer says, Harry says, Jimmy, you get your wife to be quiet there. That's enough. That's enough. All right.
That's
Look.
sexist.
What happened? You go first. And he points at you, Mordecai.
Well, I didn't see the beginning of it, but it looked like there was a free-range chicken about, and we decided to bring it in so we could all enjoy it at the in the cafeteria. And then this lady
Jimmy
comes
said,
out
"Oh, that's
making-
my chicken. That's my chicken. I've been feeding that chicken."
What's his
Harry
name?
Harry goes, "Be quiet," and points back to you, Mordecai.
And this lady comes out and is trying to attack my good friend Tinder here, who's trying to get his breakfast.
I wasn't
And-
trying to attack him. I was trying to get my chicken. And the constable gives them a stern eye. Keep going.
And then this senile old man came and bit and
10 XP for that.
Mhm.
I'm taking that XP from him.
But Lattice, you get 10 XP for finally figuring out who your character is. Sometimes it takes a village. All right, Mordecai, keep going.
And then that all happened. We caught the chicken. We were so excited. Tinder gave it such a big hug, its head almost fell off. And then that was it. And this man attacked us.
Why do you sound like the guy in 30 Rock now?
Because that's awesome. Because you said the rule of cool applied, so he's being cool.
Yeah, I still haven't nailed down a voice yet for this guy.
Well, I think you found it.
It's not so hard to do.
We got Sling Blade and we got the 30 Rock guy. Okay.
I might switch accents then if everybody's gonna go. Well, if Mark's gonna go with the Sling Blade guy, I was kind of doing the gravelly voice myself, so I'm gonna go with maybe someone of Asian descent. I'm not sure. Perhaps, but I don't know.
Matt's not
Ooh,
here.
that was Spanish. That was good.
You know, I'm
That's
from
like Barcelona.
Pangea, maybe. We were all connected at one point. Language transversed and separated, but has been reconnected through the. Never mind.
Barcelona.
I like it.
All right.
Perhaps
so let me get
I'll
this
go
straight.
with the Inigo Montoya accent.
Hey.
Tinder, figure out how you talk. Don't open up your mouth until you do.
Impossible, sir. That's impossible. I cannot do this.
Changing accents. It's freaking me out, man. All right. So as best as I can figure, you're saying that the chicken was killed by Tinder. And Jimmy, you're saying it was your chicken? Jimmy goes, uh-huh.
He is saying this, but I caught this chicken with my bare hands, fair and square. It was not his chicken. It was not at his property.
Does Tinder just have like multiple personalities that come through?
This is session alpha. I'm messing around.
Session alpha.
It's fair. It's fair.
It's okay.
I am playing with my possibilities, you see.
My constable just became Southern. Now look here.
Now looky here, you.
Look here, you. This is what's going to happen. Tinder, you know better than go messing with Jimmy's chickens.
I swear
Jimmy,
I did not know.
keep your chicken in your house or in the stable in the keep in the back or someplace, but not out in the street like this. No wonder he thought it was somebody else's chicken.
I'll go pick it up and I'll walk back over and I'll hand it out broken neck first.
Yeah. Now, you guys, if I have to come over here again, I'm going to stick a rabble rabble on you. Okay. And you don't want that. You don't want rabble rabble on you.
No,
You don't want
of
her
course
on you
not,
at
Of
all.
course not.
Nobody wants her on you. She's not wanted. Rabble, no offense. All right. Everything cool? And the woman is still yelling and now yelling at Jimmy because, of course, it's Jimmy's fault that the chicken got killed. And end scene. Unless you want to keep going.
Yeah, you guys can feel free to keep going without me. I got to get some sleep. I got to get up early tomorrow.
Well, Madison, it was nice to meet you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
for
this was
sure,
fun.
man.
Can't
I
wait.
enjoyed this a lot.
Yeah, can't wait for the next
Keep
session.
me updated and posted and everything, and I'll be happy to do another one with you guys.
Woo.
Nice,
Awesome.
man.
Thank you.
So are we-
Mordecai.
Will the rest of us continue?
We'll let you know, brother man.
So we're going to do.
See you guys.
No,
You
hold on.
take care,
Hold
brother.
on.
Later, Master.
Real quick. Madison, don't
Nope,
go
he's
anywhere.
gone.
He
Gone
left.
forever.
He gone.
Gone
He
forever. Can't be communicated
gone.
to under any circumstance.
If you guys are available, I can do next Saturday, but the following
Saturday?
Following, I'm out of town for sure.
which ones are you out of town?
14th.
Okay. So let's do the 7th. And then I'm not going to be, so let's do next Saturday because I'm not going to be able to do the 21st.
Cool.
So here he is.
Okay. So
Sorry.
second level.
We got a couple. We got a couple people out of town the weekend after next,
Okay.
Madison.
So,
we're
so
shooting
just
for
so you
next
know,
Saturday.
I looked at the XP for chickens and it's 0. So you get no
Oh.
experience.
I don't. I was not in it for the XP, man. I
Is
was
there
in
any
it for the
experience
breakfast.
I
for
know.
resurrecting a
I'm
chicken?
teasing.
How much XP do we get for not eating NPCs?
Oh, yeah. We need some type of
That's
incentive.
incentive.
That's a
We need
No,
Great.
it's
incentive.
not.
Great.
I mean, don't look at it as
Incentivized.
an incentive. Look at it instead
Oh.
as you're using both the carrot and the stick to prevent us from eating your NPCs.
Yes.
No, I'm going to rely on my song. And that's going to be my main level of enforcement. Remember, don't eat the NPCs. Don't eat the NPCs. We don't eat the
Yeah.
NPCs. Sing with me. We don't eat the NPCs. Okay.
Okay.
That's not going to be
I
helpful.
feel
I'm
like
not-
we
I'm
should
not
get a
gonna lie.
level just for enduring that.
I agree.
So is everybody good for the 7th for next Saturday?
I think
Yeah,
Yep.
good.
Good for level 2.
Yeah. All right. Then we're going to
That
have to
worked for
wait
me.
until the 28th until we play again. Okay. So we'll do the 7th and then we'll do the 28th of May.
Hold on, let me get it on the calendar.
7th
All
and
right, so
28th.
we're doing the 7th, so next week, and then the
Yep.
28th. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And we'll go at least twice a month. We'll see if we want to go a little bit more or a little bit less, but I think for sure twice a month makes sense to me.
Hey, Chris, thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, super
What
fun.
what a fun night. Like, I've missed you so much, dude.
Missed you too, man. It was awesome. I'm teasing you guys all the time. It was
Fun
great,
to be
great
back
playing
in,
with
for
you.
sure.
So we're not continuing. Just being clear.
Yeah, I think with I'd like Madison to be part of the whole shebang. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah, no.
I'm good with that.
I'm gonna
I
stay
do
on
like
for
the
a
earlier
few
start
minutes.
time though, since it's a Saturday. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody,
do note, I had a hard time configuring that this evening, but I will do my best to say, hey, it's only twice a month.
Yeah. That's what I'm rolling with too. If it makes you feel any better.
Yeah.
I'm kind
It's
of in that
kind of
same
like
boat.
how I convinced my wife I should be taking drugs. You know, it's, like, it's only twice a month. I mean, come on.
They last a month each dose, but
Yeah.
And I got my senile gnome druid backdrop just for Mordecai's.
yeah, you do to match my. Madison, we gotta get you a picture loaded, buddy.
I know. I've found
Next
one,
weekend.
and yeah, I think I found one. And I just got to figure out how to crop it in the background correctly.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
had to
don't-
crop this one.
I don't know how to do that, so I just found one that fit.
Oh, it's a little up arrow by the stop video button or the.
I had a fun time today with
Choose
with
virtual
paint,
background.
with paint.net.
And then you
I
do
had
the
a good
little
time
plus to add image
coloring
or video.
both spring, summer, autumn, and winter Eladrin. Yes, as you note, we are now in winter.
before Madison
You might have
goes,
to crop the top
one
portion of it and redo it as a slimmer kind of
100
portrait
XP
picture.
for the night.
100 for
Oh,
total
nice.
for tonight.
What did the DM say?
100 on
XP,
top.
like now you've heard it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I heard it.
On top of the 10s that you guys get, and we're going to continue that. I'll just give out XP as we're going.
How much to
Alright.
second level? What is it?
But
300?
100 for the
Is that
night.
300.
3?
Okay, ding.
Yeah, I think it's
Ding.
300 to.
I am literally halfway there.
Yeah, I'm just a little over halfway. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I got way more XP than you guys did then. Shit.
What? Oh damn, Chris!
because you're
come
so much
on,
better at this than we
man!
are.
Okay. Clearly,
I mean-
Lattice needs his maths class.
We didn't even get.
I
to
can't wait.
class.
I can't wait to actually role play math class.
No, sorry, it's maths class.
That's what I said. Maths class. Yes. Lattice needs his maths.
Yes,
class.
I know. So in order for me to say it wrong, I have to say math class.
There are many kinds
Yes.
of maths.
Yes. Yes, Queen.
Once again, Duck, thank you for hanging out.
Duck's the best.
Duck, we love you so much, and thank you for being part of the new crew. We also welcome Madison. You're a rock star, and thank you so much for being part of our crew.
Thanks for being patient with us while we
And
jackass around.
also, Madison, just know
used to it.
that Madison, you know you have a wide open invitation to any time we do something called Water Deep. You are definitely invited. And we can talk more about that if you're interested, if you're available either Mondays or Thursday nights when we play. You're definitely invited to that. And Chris, you know you're always invited because you're
We
Having
still
a
have.
new person in our group reminds me of when Alan was a new person in our
Nah,
group
that's right.
and the trauma that he went through.
in order
Yes.
to, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
Like people who have been through hazing, which I'd never done before. I'd never gone through that before. I was totally a part of that.
We weren't
With this
hazing, we
group.
were just playing.
No, I know. Well, I know that now. I know that it's weekly hazing
Now
for
you're
everybody.
part of the culture. You're part of the culture.
To Madison's
At
credit,
first it was a problem. Now it became culture.
to
Oh my
Madison's
god! And
credit,
anyway, Nada and Duck, you guys are always rock stars. You guys are always there for us, and thank you so much for joining us on a Saturday night of all things, which is
Yeah.
crazy. So thank you for being part of that.
It's like
I don't
we're
really
back in
like
high
Nada
school.
that much though.
Fuck
And
that guy.
and I will say this: it's really nice to have you back, Chris.
It is fun.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Once
Indeed.
Elon's in control, all those bots are going to get the boot.
They do. They're...
I gotta say to Madison's credit, he
Yeah.
participated in the chicken encounter. Like that's how all D&D campaigns go. I mean,
I mean, are you saying
you're
that
like,
it isn't
you-
how
you,
all
you
D&D
acted,
campaigns
you
go?
acted like
Look.
you acted like this is normal.
Look, man, if you
and-
don't show up next Saturday, none of us are going to blame you. That's all we're saying. Okay? We'd love to
Just
have
for
you back.
reference,
all
But if you
all
don't
I'm
show
saying
up,
is Inveyre did
no
not
hard
join
feelings.
because
So
If
sad.
you don't show up, I don't know who's going to harass Lattice. Old ass wrinkled gnome.
It's got dementia.
Dementia. Yeah. I was about to say it's actually more aphasia, but it's all brain injury stuff. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to mute.
Mute
Alan.
now.
Oh, I can give you that power, sir, for I have God abilities.
no, you don't need to. I'm done.
Yep. Too late.
All I have to do is choose you as a co-host.
No, I'm good.
Shots fired.
Actually-
Shots fired. I'm down.
That's the power I need over
Is
Lattice.
it possible I've chosen a character more annoying than Bart? It's quite possible.
Bart's not
I'm
annoying,
very
dude.
ex-
Bart's my
No.
homie.
I'm very excited
Bart's
about
annoying.
this.
Bart is not
Bart's the most
annoying.
annoying character ever.
Bart's annoying.
Bart's fun as fuck.
I don't agree. Yeah, I think
Bart's
Bart is
intentionally
amazing.
annoying, like Chris would play a character.
That's
Yeah.
true. That is true.
Just saying, it's where I learned it.
It's Chris on drugs. That's
Chris's-
basically what you're playing.
Chris's baseline is annoying and weird and stand out.
It's all true.
All I have to say for Chris is Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
That's all I
Well,
have to
thank
say.
you, Chris, for putting this together, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's good.
Really enjoyed this.
Anyway.
It's good.
We
Yeah.
love you guys.
It's
Thank
good.
you for following the Critical Fail. We love you guys.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
be
you so
back
much.
on.
Duck, duck.
We'll be back on Monday with our
Monday
normal
night.
critical fail.
Oh my god!
Another day in hell.
Like we're just like a
Indeed.
day away.
Yeah, it's
And
like
then
2
we'll be
days
back.
and
Yeah,
stuff, and then
48 hour.
and then there's always the random D100 chance that we'll play on a Thursday too. So. For
That's
those of you who
right.
are new,
Yep.
please check us out
Yep.
there where we do our kind of main campaign. That's been like the last one we played in. It took us 8 years to get through because we wouldn't want to rush into anything. But like it is pretty amazing. We went 1 through 20. You know, took some
Yeah.
characters. We went through 4 or 5 different rules iterations to get there, and it was just a really epic quest that our DM has never been able to do before, and wanted to take some characters from 1 to 20, and we got it done, which was pretty impressive, considering the way we play these games. So check us out for the next campaign in that series. The first one was called Everyone Dies. The second one is now called Another Day in Hell. So join
And
us
if
for
you
Monday
guys
for that.
have played Descent into Avarice, which is what the game is, you guys will wonder why we're about 15 or 20 games in and we have probably not passed chapter 1. You guys will wonder that, and that's probably because we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we don't. It's all about the journey, not the destination,
Yeah.
as far as we're concerned.
That is true.
And so we want to
We have
savor.
sidebars.
Yeah, we want to savor every last little possible plot line twist that you can explore. And if they're not good enough, we'll make them up ourselves and put ourselves through them. So, anyways, join us for that on
Deal.
Mondays, and then sometimes we play on Thursdays. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. Thanks for sticking with us this long, and hopefully we'll see you again later.
Guys, have a good Sunday.
Peace, my people.
Bye, everybody. Everybody wave. Say
Happy
bye.
weekend.
Happy weekends.